Oh my god, we're live.
We is live.
We is live. Hey guys, it's Monday, and apparently we're all hyped up on chalky milk right now.
Chalky milk.
So much chalky milk.
All
So
the
much
chalky milk.
Oh, the chalky milk.
Oh, where's my chocolate milk? Here we go. Here, because this is special, because Uncle Carabao hooked up Cordelia some chalky milk. Look at this.
Dang, dude!
That is awesome.
Bro! Holy shit!
Look at the Alistair mug.
Can I fucking pay you to make my chocolate milk?
Yeah, I posted it on the.
Let me add to mine real fast.
Oh.
2 minutes later. I still got it.
So you can't take Lynn to Starbucks, so just be like, just say when, and Lynn just be standing there as the entire counter overflows with whipped cream.
Did I
Also,
say something? More.
It is
stutter?
it is all over my dice and my Cintiq now, so that's fun.
I mean, it's how you'd want to live.
Yes, correct.
Grayson would want.
That's a different thing that he wants.
Sorry. What?
It's white and creamy. Filled with
Y'all,
Stop!
I'm leaving. I'm leaving now.
This is why Grayson left the campaign.
because of the protein?
Ah,
Well, it's also.
I mean,
gluten-free.
clearly he's clearly taking double the recommended amount.
double the recommended amount. Yep.
It's fine. It's diet. It's gluten free. It's all good.
So we have announcements, right? We have like
so much.
we have announcements, right? Things are happening.
Oh, wait.
Hi guys, welcome to Divine and Conquer's Rise of Tiamat. This is a 5th edition module that I run on this Christian Twitch channel.
So far, everything we've been saying has been Christian approved. Yes.
Yep.
I've been in church.
I have also been to a church.
A church, yes.
I've been to many churches.
I've been to a few.
Some in Dallas.
Yes. So, anyway, this is from the Tyranny of Dragons campaign that is published by Wizards of the Coast. Of course, I have taken many creative liberties with it, and our players have taken many creative liberties beyond that.
Yes.
So, welcome to tonight's game. Jesus, do we have any announcements?
Yeah, we do, because in 3 days, that is Thursday, we have a special one-shot.
That's right.
Some of you
That just reminded me, that is
are
next
playing
week.
it. Yeah, so our amazing friend Shortbeard is going to be doing a one-shot, which is named The Lich Who Stole Christmas.
How the Lich Stole Christmas.
How the
I
Lich
believe.
Stole Christmas. I've been saying
Yes.
it wrong this whole time. Nobody's corrected me, therefore it's not my fault. We'll be doing it for Extra Life, so the link's down below if you guys want to start doing it as of now. And if we reach the goal of 2,000, Shortbeard's gonna glitter his bird.
He's gonna put glitter in his beautiful beard.
which
Beautiful,
is-
glorious, majestic beard.
Which
We are so
I need.
full of D&D games today.
Oh, yes.
We have
Well,
all
this
of the-
week.
We
Yeah,
are. My
yeah.
God, we're like almost back to back.
Yeah, only Tuesday is the only day that, and it's Saturday and Sunday we won't have a D&D game this week. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can play Baldur's Gate tomorrow.
play Baldur's Gate tomorrow, and we'll have D&D the entire freaking week, dude.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I love me some Baldur's Gate.
Yes.
No, but talking about that, I am playing a different game. I know I was playing Hyrule Warriors, but there's a new game that came out, and I got called out, so
Oh, is it?
I got peer pressured, and I bought it, and yeah.
Is it that sexy game that was that's been constantly being pushed back and
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah, I, bought it,
actually out.
I did get it on the PC, but yeah, I have Cyberpunk 2077 for the game tomorrow.
Ooh, nice, very nice.
Cool. Speaking of things that you are pressured into buying, hey, we have merch.
No, we have merch.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing any of it right now.
Yay! Yay!
Yay! The West shirt.
Right. Oh, I mean, I have
Hey,
my.
that's
my
for Fridays
mask.
only. Excuse me.
Oh, really? You're gonna say that?
This back here. Wait,
Yeah,
this-
which we have
Beautiful.
like
Oh.
masks and posters and flags, every
Oh, this?
assortment of pride, yeah, and
Oh,
mugs.
that's so cute.
Yeah.
Cute mugs to
Oh,
put
yeah,
your hot
I do.
chocolate in.
I totally forgot. I have a mug too. Here you
Yeah.
go, mug.
Which hot chocolate is now apparently the official drink of Rise of Tiamat
I agree.
and Alistair.
I need a picture of Tiamat with like 5 mugs, one for each of her heads.
That would be so cute.
She
I have
has
silly straws.
She has 2 hands, so she needs to like balance it very well. Well, her
Yes.
tail helps.
She'd just be sitting there at a table and there's like 5 mugs of hot chocolate. They all have to be different variations, obviously,
Of
because
course, of course.
each head has a different taste.
One has to be cold brew. Obviously.
Absolutely. Obviously.
One has to be lava hot. One has to have like pure dark burnt marshmallows.
Another one has to have like maybe like at least 3 shots worth of something in it.
At least. But yeah, so merch info is down below.
Fireball.
Our bros at the Alistair project, why don't you guys talk about it since you're here?
Hey, we are here, I think.
Here?
Well, I know a copy of Lynn is here.
One of the Lins are here?
Well, yeah, the one that took the original Lynn's place.
Oh.
Sorry, my doggo was barking.
She's communing with the Feywild right now. So hey guys. So Alistair is a webcomic that Lynn and I have been working on for a very long time. It is now published on Webtoon for your viewing pleasure. And words. Everything escaped me. I just looked down and saw my chocolate milk. I was like, yes.
For as little as $1 a month, you guys can be
Yeah.
part of their Patreon.
Precisely. Yeah. So yeah, we update usually every other Monday. Our schedule's getting a little wonky right now because it's holiday season and holidays makes everything weird. So be prepared for whiskey. Look at that little potato. Oh bless him. Oh goodness.
There we go.
Someone's zesty today.
Err.
Oh zesty. So yes, our schedule gets a little weird, so our updates are going to be kind of irregular at the moment. Bear with us as we do that. However, we do try to bring regular Patreon content to you weekly. We put something out for our Patreon on Friday for everyone, detailing on a new art style that Lynn is trying out that we are going to be using moving forward. And then
I love.
yeah.
I sent the picture of West over to Jesus, and he's just like, he looks like he's gonna steal someone's lunch money.
Absolutely. He absolutely probably would. It's probably Ariel's, let's be real.
That's funny.
You don't need to eat! You're an angel! I'm big boy.
I was giving it to you. Mine!
Mine now! I'm gonna go buy all these damn Hot Pockets. Anyway.
Hot Pockets.
Sponsored by, but not really.
Oh, please. I need
Please.
sponsorships. I have a cocaine addiction and it needs to be replenished.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, if you guys want to subscribe to our Patreon to get regular updates from me and Lynn as we give you kind of like little deep dives into like lore that you could that you get behind the scenes. You get like comic panels that are being worked on. We give like little like little fun behind the scenes details here and there. You could subscribe for as little as $1 a month. Our tiers, we have different tiers that have different things. Our highest tier at the moment is our Zesty tier, which means Lynn and I make art that we don't put on our parents' fridge, on our refrigerators to share, and only you guys get to see it. And Jesus, because Jesus has quality control.
But why not put it in their parents' fridge?
I'll give you 2 reasons.
Left and right.
Oh god.
Excuse me, that is not part of the tier.
Sorry, sir, that is not a part of our Zesty tiers. However, we do commissions if you wish to receive that kind of art.
You get a discount if you're a patron.
Exactly. Yeah, if you're our Paladin tier, you get like a 20% off discount, if I recall.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so you get a bunch of cool stuff depending on what tier you are. So we also have a Discord, which you can join on our lowest tier for $1 a month. However, if you want to join our Discord, you can just ask us, and we'll probably let you in. Just be like, yeah, man, come on in. It's our fun little pillow fort where we can hang out, post pictures of our hot chockey, role play some character stuff, and share every crazy thing that happens in our lives. It's a fun little community.
So inclusive of you.
We're so crazy inclusive. It's stupid almost. we worked really hard to build a nice, fun little community for people to, enjoy each other's company, work on their projects, and support each other.
Vic, you need to read chat. New stretch goal. Vic.
New stretch goal where Vic and Lynn have to put zesty art on their parents' fridges. Oh.
I don't think your dad really will care, dude.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I have two fridges as an option. I have 2 refrigerators for an option. I win.
Oh,
Yay, divorce!
My mom did adopt you, so you have 3 fridges.
I'll put it on your mom's fridge. She'll like it.
Yeah, she'll be like, "Oh, that's a nice shade."
She'll be like, "Oh, that's very nice."
Be accurate. I like it. I'll be my mom.
I'll be like, "Thanks, it's your son's D&D character." Anyway. I love to embarrass adopted siblings. What's up? So, anything else?
You could try.
I could try.
I'll tell you stories later. So
okay.
Do we have any other announcements, y'all?
Any other announcements? Because if not, I think we're just gonna move into introductions.
Wear your mask. Drink some chocolate milk.
Yes, drink some chalky milk.
Spread the love. Not that way though, but spread the love.
Spread the love at a respectable 6 feet.
At a respectable 6 feet.
Wash your hands. Be nice to one another.
Yeah,
all that good stuff. So let's introduce ourselves. Hi guys, I'm Vic, and I'm going to be your DM/toddler wrangler tonight.
Oh yeah, you gotta call yourself that now.
I have to call myself the toddler wrangler because you're all babies.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All of you. Every single one of you. Including you, Alistair. Next.
Is a knight of the order. He is fine. He is adult.
Drank his milk and he took a nap upstairs.
That's right.
Yes, he did.
And the fort.
And the fort. And next to me is the beautiful.
Hi guys, I'm Tabatha. I'm playing Patience, the TieflingSorcerer, who may or may not have drawn a bunch of smiley faces on Alistair.
How many year old are you, Patience?
This many. I'm 8.
And after that, we have a big boy.
Hey everybody. I'm Jesus. I'll be playing Tarsius, the Minotaur fighter. He's a pretty big boy. That's what he does.
He's the biggest boy.
He's big. He loves his sister.
And now Chalky Milk.
And
Chalky Milk. Yeah, I know. We were introduced
the new
by
discovery. Yeah.
And next is the little sister.
The little sister. That's me. Hello, my name is Jeremiah, and I'm playing Cordelia, Chadington, a Medusa fighter rogue that now is addicted to chalky milk with
everyone coming out with an addiction.
We came out. I can stop whenever I want to. I swear.
I don't think snakes are supposed to have chocolate.
Probably not.
And then our residential fish people are not going to be here tonight, as they are busy packing up their stuff and moving into a new house, which is exciting for them. So congrats to those two.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah. And of course we have a good boy for last.
Boy, my name's Lynn, and I'm playing Sir Alistair Evander Belmonte, the human paladin of the Holy Order of Frat.
Yes. Perfect. You better include that, sir. He worked hard for it.
He did. He always has to say his middle name.
I love him. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and roll our intro.
Let's roll the intro. All right, minute 30. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm using this one. Sorry, I was getting an icon for them to use for their marker, and we're gonna use a Spud.
Spud is best icon.
Yes.
If you don't
So
know
y'all
what
are
Spud is,
essentially over in this area.
Spud is best icon.
So,
Don't mind me, Patience got a hold of the map.
patience, please. All right, I gotta make sure is drawing. There we go. There we go. That works better. So, let me do a quick recap.
So excited.
So excited. So, our group of young adventurers had all congregated into Waterdeep for one reason or another. Some seeking adventure and to test their skills. Another setting up their first official order within the city of Waterdeep. Others chasing down a red dragon. As you essentially had all met because of the attack that a red dragon had committed on the city of Waterdeep. But that wasn't the only thing that you had witnessed. As it was Ophelia and Yuliy, as they rushed to the castle, they realized that the red dragon attack was a bit of a distraction, as a worm speaker that they know as Near in Vain snuck into the castle and managed to proclaim the blue dragon mask for the cult, and then disappeared after a skirmish. You met with his father, King Melindrak, and he basically proposed the need to chase down Near in Vain in order to retrieve the mask and to stop his assault on the High Forest.
Thanks, Alan Claw.
Oh, a Talon Claw, nice. Thank you.
Look at all that beautiful beautifuls.
So beautiful. So, you all were essentially banded together and given the opportunity to quest out to chase down Near in Vain, but also with additional information that another worm speaker has been spotted a little closer to Waterdeep than the High Forests. Or, depending. I just looked at the map and I'm like, wait. Anyway. Closer to than what Near in Vain's location currently is. That's what I'll say. Okay. Basically, you had received word that the White Worm speaker, Verum the White, a dwarven man who was supposed to take possession of the White Dragon Mask, was spotted near the Serpent Hills at the Borskaya Bridge. And so, charged with this mission, you decide to set out and find more information on this worm speaker, and to see if you can pinpoint the location of Near in Vain and the Blue Dragon Mask. You gathered your supplies, started your adventures, some of you taking horses. I know one not, because he was bigger than the horse. And you all make it to the settlement that is surrounding the Borskaya Bridge. Get my book, because I have things in there. And so you get a room for a night in one of the, in a small establishment, not necessarily essentially the only brick and mortar place that you could find. As you settle down, you discover what chocolate milk is, and that you can also drink it warm.
Mind blown.
You make a pillow fort, and you prepare yourself for the next leg of your adventure.
You know what any adventurer would do.
Yeah, drink some nice hot chalky, take a little nap, and in your little pillow fort. And so, as we had stated, it was Alistair that had fallen asleep first.
Yes, he did.
Like, is he in his armor still, do you think? Passed out, or...
I remember you stated that he passed out in his armor still, and Ferris was kind of... Full plate.
Yeah.
Ferris was
Full
kind
plate.
of chastising you quietly as she was, like, unbuckling, like, your van braces, and your Grace just like, this is very bad for your back, you shouldn't be doing this. This is how
Is
you
he
hurt
is he
Rib.
still in it or not?
No, he's by this point. I'll say like the appropriate amount of time has passed for her to like completely take all the plates off, and she would have
Okay.
them stored properly, and then that's when she settles down to sleep. And I know Patience was going to be one of the last ones to go to bed.
Yeah. When she falls asleep, she's just gonna conk.
So Patience, what is your prank that you pull on Alistair?
She's gonna draw a mustache.
Okay.
A monocle.
All right.
And if anybody else goes to sleep, they also may have a doodle on their face too.
Oh,
Maybe, maybe not.
maybe. Roll me a stealth. I will say, because Alistair was the first one to fall asleep, you successfully managed to doodle on his face as you would have been taking pointers from Jayon.
17?
Since you both made an agreement that first person that falls asleep, you're doodling on their face.
Yeah, 17.
All right. I'm gonna assume. All right. What's everybody's passive? I would say, just a ballpark.
Cordelia's 15.
Same, 15.
Okay. So yeah, you will manage to successfully doodle on everybody's face,
Oh my god.
and then you curl up and go to sleep in the pillow fort.
Yes.
And so next day, whoever would be getting up first, depending on however you want to do this.
Personally, I think Cordelia might wake up first because the snakes are bothering her.
Okay.
Because
would,
reasons.
All right. As you get up, you would see Jayon just finishing putting on the last bits of his armor as he just kind of like looks at you. Just like, I'll be downstairs. And he leaves the room.
It's like, okay. Stop. What are you doing?
Kind of like pokes out a little bit and just like kind of nips at your cheek.
Like, what? Is this ink?
As you put your hand to your face, you come away, there's like black smudges.
Yeah.
There's
a flower.
There is a mirror in the room. There's a
Okay.
small like wash basin and
Okay,
mirror.
Cordelia. As soon as Cordelia gets that mirror, you will hear the highest screech.
everybody is awoken by an ear-piercing shriek.
Then
Tarsius, your sister is screaming.
I fall off the bed, and when I do, I move the entire bed and the top bunk as well. And I just move with the sheet still on me, grab a chair, and then prepare to march towards where she's at with the chair as a weapon.
Oh my god.
Alistair wakes up with a start and just has the monocle and the stash. Like, what?
Well, with the screech and hearing people move around, Cordelia will come out. There's ink on my face. Who did this?
Quickly shoves all my crap back in my bag and runs downstairs.
Are you
Can
doing
I-
that obviously, or?
Obviously.
Okay, you see it, Cordelia.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna see that. Immediately suggestion. Stay put.
You're gonna have to roll me a wisdom
Yeah,
save, I believe.
Oh,
it's a low DC because I'm not really a magic user,
Oh.
but it's a
What'd you get?
No, 20.
Nat 20.
Yep.
23.
Patience will never be told what to do.
Nope. She's gonna just hear that, shake her head, and just continue packing up her crap and run
As you see
downstairs.
this little tiefling just like raccoon grab all her stuff into her bag and she just darts out the door. You hear little
would-
cloven hooves just
Try to
Down
catch
the
up to her. If I have to, it'll be like run, action, dash, action, surge, dash.
roll me a grapple, I would say.
Okay.
If you're grabbing her.
Yeah, no problem.
In Patience, you can roll an opposing.
An opposing grapple?
It's acrobatics or athletics, whichever you want to pick.
It's not that high.
Athletics.
That was a 17, so not that high.
That's an 18.
God damn.
18 on athletics. I got a 13 plus 5.
Oh, it was strength based.
Yeah, that's it, I guess.
As
I mean, if I can't-
Tarsius, you
if I
quickly
can't grab her, I
rush
can
over.
grab her.
You quickly rush over to grab at her, trying to grab her arm as like not wanting to hurt her because she's so tiny.
Yeah.
But like you feel like you had a good grip on her, but then her arm just kind of slips right out of your hand. And she keeps running.
I was gonna try as well.
Roll me a grapple.
Oh my
please.
god! Everybody try to catch a slippery.
She's so slippery.
And you said strength based?
It could be athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer. In patience, you'll roll
Okay.
your contesting.
Oh! 22.
19. No.
Okay, so Alistair, you manage to, as she slips out, you quickly, a little bit lighter now without your armor, as you rush past her and you manage to kind of like grab her by like the back of her dress and just kind of like hold her up. She just kind of like hangs there.
He's gonna look at her,
It's...
like kind of squint, but like have the.
The monocle.
She's gonna look at him and just be like, just giggle.
with patience being caught, like, is she like this, like being
Yeah,
held up?
yeah. Alistair's holding her by the back of her dress, so she's just kind of like dangling like this. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, there's patience.
No, but when she sees him squinting with the mustache and stuff, she's gonna just break down to a fit of giggles.
Yeah, with that, she Cordelia's a little angry. She does have her rapier on her hand. It's still on the sheath, but she's holding it like she's about to smack someone.
Oh my god.
And it started to kind of roar a little bit with the little engines that's inside, and you just boop. not really hard, but kind of like just a little boop on the head. It's like, you have an eraser for this. I don't know if anybody knows, everyone here except Patience and the other guy has ink on their face.
Oh, when you said everybody.
Well, everybody got it.
Oh,
Everybody.
I will say
Except for,
Ophelia and
no.
Ferris.
Yeah, except for Ferris.
Except for Tiamat. Tiamat is the exception.
Ugh.
I will say, Cordelia, when you would have seen Patience, please. When you would have seen Jayon kind of finish getting ready and going downstairs, his face is completely clean.
Yeah. That's what Cordelia was talking about, because she didn't remember his name.
Valid. If you ask him, he probably doesn't know any of your names
Yeah.
either.
Patient would just be like, you can just, use water and a rag. It comes off.
What kind of ink? Can you show me what this is, please? We're still kind of like
Reach into her bag and pull out like a standard little.
And she's like hanging there. She's kind of like reaches in the
Yeah,
bag.
just
pulls out her
like,
kit.
just a standard little thing of ink that she has.
I'll grab the ink. I don't know if Patience is contesting me grabbing the ink.
No.
You're trying to like.
She's gonna try to pull
She's
it
trying
out.
to look with your eyes, not your hands, kind of thing.
Exactly.
No, Cordelia's grabbing some.
Oh my.
Roll me grapples, both of you.
Holding
Yeah,
her.
sure.
Alistair's holding her. He's like, just a minute. It'll be okay.
That's a 10.
Mine is a 17.
Yeah.
As you take this child's toy away from her.
No.
No, I didn't take it. I'm not taking it away, and I'm opening the ink, dipping my finger in there, and then smudging on her forehead. Put it back. Put the cap back in. Or like with a real straight face, put it back in, back on her back, and then turn
She's
around.
just gonna
As you now have a
she's
unibrow.
like swaying in the air. She's just gonna look, and it's like one of those little cat faces, like.
And then I'll turn
So
around
you can have fun.
and turn around and kind of flick my hair, because Cordelia just completely forgot that she doesn't have her hood on and everything. So you just go like that and then go to the washroom and wash her face, and that's when she'll realize, fuck, no hood.
She takes
Alistair's
this kind of
gonna.
look at you like,
Alistair's gonna look at Patience and like as he puts her down and be like, "Do I have stuff on my face too?"
She's just gonna nod.
Next time, let's like connect my freckles and see what happens.
Connect the dots.
That's an amazing idea.
That's so
And he's gonna
cute.
give her a little. He's gonna give her a little fist bump.
Boop, little fist bump.
Just let me be awake next time, and then he's gonna go to the washroom as well.
Okay. There is a wash basin in the room that you rented, so
Yes.
Cordelia would be there just like scrubbing her face.
Alistair's doing it very methodically, like head, eyes, this, good, splash,
Splash. Little
And he says
sparkle
it all.
of cold water.
splash.
So, all right. So as you all get ready, Ophelia and Yuliy having to clean their face up as well.
I will not clean my face.
Okay.
I was gonna say
Perfect.
it's a mixture between like
As it's just kind of like sticking in patches on your fur. It's there. It would have been like a method of Patience learning that the ink doesn't go on as well with your textured fur as opposed to like everybody else's faces.
Like taking
And so there's like it's a little bit more like insistently put in, like a little like
Yeah.
scritches.
just taking a bath for me equals me being cold for a really long time. It's
Yeah.
a lot of fur.
So you look like a handsome Minotaur man with a mustache and a monocle.
Nice. I look distinguished.
You look very distinguished. You look almost like you've seen portraits of Chadington's father. Very much like a Chadington, yes.
Yes.
So, as you all get ready, head downstairs. Jayon would already be sitting at a table with his back to the bar as he's already kind of sipping a cup of coffee, and there would just be like a little spread of breakfast on the table. As he just kind of like looks at you all and doesn't say anything. As the halfling hostess is at her usual spot, just kind of cleaning down the bar and refilling drinks for a few patrons that have come in. There's a little bit more than there were yesterday. You see yes.
I'm gonna tap Patience' shoulder and tell Patience, let's go over there in the corner a little bit. I need to tell you something. Ask you a favor.
okay.
As you
And
go over to the corner.
yeah, I was like, do you have any paper that you're not using?
So you just reach into her bag and pull out like just one blank piece, just like
I'm like,
Yeah.
can I borrow your ink as well? And
okay.
something to write. And something to use to write. And then I do that, and then I'll write on the paper. It was like, I'm a sourpuss. Yes.
All right.
Do you have anything that can stick to armor? Some quote unquote tape.
She digs
An
around it.
adhesive of some sort.
An adhesive.
An adhesive. Yeah.
I will
What
say
is that?
I will say, Patience, since you seem to be carrying around essentially the basic school supplies of any young child, you would have like a tiny little pot of glue.
I would have imagined
Nothing
you use chewing gum.
I mean that too.
God.
Oh god, gum in his hair.
Oh no.
She just holds up like the glue, just like this.
That'll work. And then I'll grab like a little smudge on the paper and then hide it in my hand. And then kind of look at Patience, just nod a little bit, smile, and then go to Jayon's, where Jayon is
All right.
sitting.
Roll me a sleight of hand if this is what you're doing.
Dex based, you say?
Oh boy.
Okay, that is a 22.
Let me check something real quick.
Okay, with
Meanwhile,
your perception, I guess, or something. But what my plan was basically to divert his divert his thoughts so that he doesn't kind of see it, and then look over like, "What's your name again? I don't remember your name. Is that Coffee?" And then start slowly going over there in the back. I was like, "Is that Coffee?" Kind of like that.
Eh,
Like sticking on his armor.
Yeah.
This campaign is starting to be something else.
this
Oh,
We're
is-
that's
saving the world
scary.
from Tiamat,
Patience
and we're
has
doing this.
started.
This is very important.
This is very important character building. As Jan just kind of like looks over at you and just, yes, it's coffee. Did you want some? I can get the barmaid to bring a cup.
Well, yes, please.
And it's Jayon. Sir
Jayon,
Jayon Sykes.
Sir Jayon. I'll remember that.
Precisely.
Like I'll remember that and go like this on his back. I'll remember that, Sir Jayon. And then
He just kind of
And
like
then-
moves away from you as you like pat him on the back.
and
Kinda
kind of, and also because I don't remember that, and just kind of go like that, and kind of go like that, and then turn around.
why do you do that when your hair is already covered? That doesn't make sense.
I'm a lady. Lady needs to be like a lady.
Alright.
From a noble family. And just sit like two
He just
stools
kind of
away.
like you mentioned noble family. He just kind of like he rolls his eyes, but not in like I'm trying to think of, not in like an annoyed way, but kind of like in a yeah, I get it. Yeah, noble families, as one does.
I was taught to act respectably.
Did we have the same teacher?
Did you go to? Well, I didn't really go to it, but the father, Chad, did teach me because I couldn't really go to gentleman's school.
Chadington.
That's yes.
All right.
Taught me to be respectful to people.
Yeah, I heard of that school. My parents sent me to the order instead. I have
How
like
was
one
that?
marshmallow in here.
I don't have no more marshmallows.
Like it's stuck on the bottom.
I know with well, I guess that's going on. Patience is going to come over, and if there is a breakfast spread,
Yeah. A small
when-
spread of like meats and cheeses and nuts and
When Patience is passing by, I'm just gonna like look at her side-eyed and then kind of smile a little bit, and then go like go like that, but like just the
You get
eyebrow,
you get the nod of it. It's done.
like the eyebrow nod, and then go back to looking at the bar, waiting for my coffee, kind of.
I don't know if this means anything, but literally all she's going to be doing is just paying attention to the food.
What passive? Your insight?
Well, just anything like that. Her overall passive wisdom perception is 13, so
I will say, you get it because you both planned this, obviously. And
Yes.
she's kind of like giving you the nod of, yeah, it is done.
Patience is going to nod back and then look over. Bacon.
So there's bacon in it. Patience, this kind of reminds you of a typical like, well, not a breakfast spread, obviously, because gnomes get a little bit more abundant in their
Yes.
breakfasts. This seems to be more like a kind of like a light snack that one would be grazing on during the day.
Mhm.
As you've got like cuts of bacon, you've got some toast, some nuts and grapes, and like different kinds of fruits, and both dried and fresh. So just a little bit of something just to kind of hold the appetite while you're waiting for a bigger meal.
She's going to just sit there, like, grab a piece of toast, put the bacon on it, and then put an egg on top of it, and then take a bite of it and look at Jayon. Thanks, Jaybird.
The name is Sir Jayon, thank you.
Jaybird.
Whatever, strange little goat child. as you're all sitting down for breakfast, and you kind of notice that the bar is getting a little bit a little rowdier, as there seems to be more people than there were the evening before. All of them actually roll me perception, everyone.
Everyone.
This is the one character I have whose perception is shit.
How does it feel?
23 Cordelia.
Alistair got a nat 1. So he is just so focused on his tea. I have him he just drank his tea and he like flipped it over in his cup and he's like knocking on it and like turning it. And then he'll flip it over and he's reading his own tea leaves. Like he's zoned. He's zoned in.
Yeah.
At a 12.
Okay. What did you get, Tarsius and Cordelia?
23 for me.
24. Almost matched.
Very nice. Alistair, just for funsies, roll me percentiles.
Okay.
Yay.
I want to see how accurate your tea reading is.
It's tassiography. 58.
Okay. So you're looking at your tea leaves, and that's making a very specific shape, and how that one just kind of like merges into that one, and it's just like, you're venturing onto new roads to meet new people.
I got like the spiral. Cool. So like, I'm in the right path, and everything's gonna be okay. And then he like turns his cup. He's like, or it's the snail, and I'm slowly marching to my death. And then he's like, I'm sure it's the first one, and then he drinks his tea.
Bless Alistair, bless him.
Oh, Allie. Oh, Allie.
Just like sitting there like, is it the snail?
So for Tarsius and Cordelia, you being a little bit more wary of your surroundings, as looking to the bar, you see that there seems to be like a group of 6 men, kind of all wearing the same armor, looking to be soldiers, but not necessarily knights, as they kind of seem to be dressed in like hunting leathers, and a few of them like maybe with like a chainmail shirt here and there, but all of them seem to be carrying bows and short swords.
Vic, I swear to God. Alright.
Oh no.
What are you gonna do about it?
I can't do anything because Alistair's contemplating his life through tea leaves right now.
Good. Perfect. As they all seem to be kind of ordering ales to pass around through the group, and every now and then, like, some of them are like kind of like talking amongst each other, kind of loudly, but not in a cohesive kind of way that you would understand the conversations going on, as they're just kind of like it's a general like kind of like room tone that's happening, as like one like kind of like nudges the other, and they just kind of like start laughing, and just like general just like, you know, they look like they just got off like a shift or something, and they're winding down for the day, even though it's about like 9 a.m.
Okay.
So.
I guess I'll see my sister looking at them. And then
It's Cordelia. I don't know if this is your cup of tea, but they are all very handsome gentlemen.
No.
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 No, Cordelia is kind of looking around the tavern and just kind of looking if there's anything particular on their outfit, like maybe uniform or something.
There is. And I believe, like, between you and Tarsius, which one had the highest perception?
Tarsius
Yeah,
had
Tarsius.
24.
Right. You would kind of notice, Cordelia, that they're all kind of uniform in the way that they're dressed. So obviously they seem to be some kind of company. Tarsius, you would notice as one of them just kind of like takes like a little like a punch to the shoulder, and he kind of like turns enough so that you can like see. There is kind of like a crest that kind of is clipped to his cloak, and it looks like that of a broken arrow.
Oh, God
I don't know
damn
why.
it.
I have this sudden compulsion to go talk to them for some reason or another.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm looking at that. I was like,
But if it's specifically to torture Lynn, you can do it.
That might be a good reason too.
like if Tarsius starts moving towards them, I'll follow Tarsius just
All right.
because my brother.
I'm gonna
Okay.
walk up to them. I
Yeah.
keep forgetting how tall I am. 8'6".
You're like 8 foot. You're 8 foot and a big boy.
Yeah.
As you get closer, you kind of start
8'3".
hearing like goodness.
Okay.
As you start to hear the beginnings of a conversation, as they seem to be talking about the trail that they had just come from. As one of them is talking about this massive snake that they had seen. That she's like, I swear to you, it was like 15 fucking feet long, and they're just like, oh, you're full of shit. If you saw a snake that big, it should have ate you. Do us a favor. And they're just like, kind of like, you know, they're kind of like generally shit talking each other, but in the way that you would amongst friends.
Sure. As I approach them. Hello, adventurers.
They all just kind of like turn around, stop, and just immediately look up.
Hello.
It's
Oh,
one of them. Yes.
become a little nervous and like, is Cordelia next to me? Or did you
I'm
say
kind
that?
of no, I'm kind of behind
Okay,
you.
okay. All right,
Yeah,
go.
she would have followed behind you.
We are also fellow adventurers that are going to go into that way. We're gonna go face a dragon. Do you have any ideas of what lies ahead? Doing the road, it's knowledge is power. You know?
As they all just kind of like look amongst each other, like unsure of what to say.
He definitely
And,
looks like a scared kid. He's just like, I don't know what to do, but you're the grown-ups. Tell me.
As the barkeep, she kind of like overhears as she kind of sets a cup down, like a tankard down for one of them, and she just kind of like looks you up and down, and she's like, "You're wanting to go into the Serpent Hills. It's dangerous territory. We've been having trouble with these lizard folk that have been running into our territory and causing all kinds of trouble."
Have you tried talking to them?
Well, one of them. Well, I didn't try to talk to them. I didn't even know one of them was a lizard man because he came in the other night. He was dressed head to toe in dark robes, and I thought he was any other patron. He It wasn't until this dwarven fellow approached him, and just quick as that, he just takes a knife and stabs him.
Oh, that's not appropriate.
Well, turns out that the man that the dwarven man had stabbed when he fell, it turned out he had a reptilian head.
I'm getting lost in the story. The dwarf was reptilian, or the lizard man who died was reptilian?
The lizard man who died was reptilian. The man, okay. Start over.
No, I get it. Where can I talk to this dwarven man who decided to just kill somebody because he thought it would be fun?
I wouldn't say he thought it was fun. I think he was doing it as a means to protect us. He saved our lives that night.
But did the lizard man attack you?
I didn't ask too many questions because
Then how do you know he was a threat?
Again, I didn't ask too many questions.
I'm asking
too
many questions. I'm sorry.
No, it's quite all right. It's very understandable. It was a very confusing situation, but as I was told by this man, that he essentially saved our lives from these creatures. What were they called? And she's just like, looks like she's like trying to recall it. They had like a T in it or something. I don't remember. But if you want to do a nature roll or something.
Sure.
Nature, sure.
I can do nature. I mean, I'm
Both of us
proficient
or
in
just
history,
Tarsius?
but I can do nature.
But I mean, I think if history is the correct thing to roll, then roll history.
It's up to you, DM. It depends on what
I
you
just
want to-
represented.
All right, you said nature, so roll a nature.
Okay, all right. As she kind of like continues on, it's just like, look, as if a dwarven man wearing armor and purple robes comes in with a small entourage of people in the similar, oh my goodness,
I rolled a 4.
in a similar fashion, I try not to ask too many questions when there's a lot of swords in here. Yeah, she said purple robes, correct.
I can ask questions.
Right, so it's kind of hard for you to discern what she's talking about because she seems to be grasping for straws on how to describe what she saw. All you know is that it was a man who looked like a man until he was stabbed, and then that man now had a reptilian head.
Yeah, their name starts with a T. Yeah, sure, totally.
She said there's a T in there.
Totally don't know what that is.
So I don't know what that is either. All right.
Madame, do you mind telling me where this dwarven man is and his compatriots?
I couldn't tell you. He took off towards the hills, the very hills that they came from, and she points to the scouts.
Do you know where this dwarven man is?
Are you addressing the party?
Yeah, like all the pretty boys or whatever.
Oh, the pretty boys. Which it seems to be kind of a mismatched collection. Like they're not one race or the other. Like you have like a couple humans, a dwarf. You see kind of like a tiefling man with kind of like this ashy gray skin. This cushion keeps falling on me. Like you see like humans, elves, and such. It's a fairly small party, and they kind of like look amongst each other and like look back at you, like unsure of if they should even talk to you. As
You can talk to me. I'm not mean.
As one individual kind of speaks up. You'll see him sitting at the bar, a elven man with tan skin and kind of short cropped blonde hair. And he's like, it's not that they're scared to talk to you, it's just that we can't decide if we should divulge this information to you, because we don't know you, obviously.
I completely understand. I don't know you either, but I'm trying to do good in the world. So if you're also trying to do good in the world, hook a brother up.
Well, he kind of laughs at that. Just like, again, I don't know you, nor am I a paladin, but that's funny as hell.
I'm not a paladin either.
When that was said, I'm like, well, usually information comes for a cost. Well, a gold will do.
I like her.
Sir?
Give me money.
Yeah, I'm flicking. I'm like, well, a gold will do. I was like, I like her. Then I'll flick one gold coin.
You catch it.
Because I said, well, a gold will do it. He said, well, that's how I'm giving one coin.
If I do this for 1 gold, that makes me a sellout.
Oh my god.
But I'll keep this.
Wait.
Well, you did take it, so
I'm going to look at that person and stare really intently at them. My sister gave you something.
Are you trying to intimidate him?
Yeah.
Roll me an intimidation.
Okay. Where's my...
Good luck trying to intimidate this guy.
Cool. That is a 11. I only have a +4. So 11.
You know, I love what you're doing here. Like, I get it. You're a big guy. You're trying to wrestle me up, but
I'm
I've
moving
seen
closer as he's speaking, and then
I've
put my
seen bears.
hands in like in the middle of the table, so my body is taking up 75% of it.
Okay.
If she gave you a gold, you give her the information, or you give.
You
it
didn't even
back.
give me your names.
Oh, I'm Tarsius.
Cordelia.
Or you can
Alright.
give the gold back and be a gentleman.
Yeah, I'm not a gentleman, and he just pockets it. Anyway, the most you need to know, my name is Arian.
I'm gonna look towards Cordelia. Is that
I'm
okay
gonna be
with
like-
you, or should I punch him?
I'm gonna look at Tarsius. You don't need to punch, and then just gonna go like that to Tarsius, just to basically like a little signal to like put your hand down so I can stand on it.
Go.
And or like I'm gonna come on it and then like lift me up to his eye level.
There you go.
I mean, he's sitting at the bar, so
Like I'm gonna look
Wait, towards
Like-
Tarsius'
like-
eye level,
like
or towards
maybe,
the guy's eye level?
the guy's eye level.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
I mean,
it
he's sitting at the
probably
bar,
shouldn't be-
so
probably shouldn't be too high, but I'm
Nah.
still Cordelia is still a little short girl. But
okay.
like maybe like 2 inch. The nose is like 2 inches away. I'm trying to intimidate too, but I would be like, I gave you gold. Give me information, or give me the gold back.
Roll me. If you're gonna go to intimidate, roll me an intimidation.
3 snakes will come out too. That's a nat 20.
That makes
Aaron
all, that makes all the sense in the world that Cordelia is scarier than Tarsius.
As he just kind of like he looks at you as you're like in his
23 total, just so you know.
Okay, all right. So as you kind of like almost nose to nose with him, as he just kind of like pulls away like a bit just to kind of like squint at you, and then like immediately you see his eyes go from snake 1, snake 2, snake 3. Okay, tell you what. So you paid me, and you want to try to go up through those hills that we just walked all the way back down from.
Essentially, that's what our mission is, apparently.
Apparently.
Apparently. Okay. I'm not quite clear on what this mission is. Other than apparently you want me to be a tour guide up through these woods.
You don't have to be a
just
tour
want
guide.
information.
Just tell us if there's anything that we need to know. You don't need to come with us.
Yeah, there's these bands of God help me if I butcher it. Yuanti kind of going around through the place, and he just kind of looks at the bartender. By the way, that's the name you were looking for, just so you know. You're welcome. I'm being helpful.
As that happens, I'm gonna tap Tarsius' arm to put me down. And as a lady that she is, she'll raise her little skirt a little bit to go down.
Well, proper, very proper.
Very proper. Like, well, thank you for that. And then she'll walk back to the table. I was like, I guess, who's this? You said Yuanti?
Yuanti, yeah, they're like, okay. It's a little unclear. Sometimes they look like people, sometimes they look like snakes. It depends on some bullshit that I don't care to know a lot about. So,
Snake people. Like
Yes.
the lady said.
you know, like what she said. She said reptiles. I mean, she was close, but you know.
Oh. Okay.
Anyway,
You should try the chocolate milk. It's really good.
the what? The what?
I'm gonna look at her. When Tarsius says that, I'm gonna immediately like skitter right next to him. We're like, you should try the chocolate milk.
She just
Hot.
kind of like takes his ale
Warm
and sips
chocolate
it.
milk. Put that in there too. It works.
No thanks.
I'm gonna walk super proudly back to the group. We got
Okay,
information.
So you guys are walking back to the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you do,
Yeah.
you will hear the elven man. You'll hear Irian shout, kind of very loudly, just like, "Oh no fucking way!" And he gets up and he immediately follows after you guys.
Okay.
I feel like meanwhile, while that entire conversation's going on, there's Patience sitting there. She has a tic-tac-toe board drawn out, and she's like, "Okay, I'm X's, your O's," and pushes it towards Jayon.
Down just stares at it.
Please.
Don't X's go first?
She'll immediately grab it and go back. Puts hers in like the far like bottom left. There you go. Your turn.
Are we seriously playing tic-tac-toe?
She would do it. You know she would have.
Put it on the on this thing. Put it on the map.
All right. All right, we're doing this.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Actually, I want to make it a little bit. Hold on. All right, let me do this. Let me do this. So this is what we're gonna do.
Oh,
We don't have to.
No.
I'm just
No.
saying
No.
that's a
We're
good
doing
idea.
this. We're doing this.
Oh my
playing
god.
tick, the tack, and a toe.
So I'm gonna do it in. That's probably a. Sure. What the fuck is that?
Whoa.
Whoa. You know what? Here, I'll draw it.
No. I know technology. I can do this.
Okay.
He's like, I want to do it.
I want to do it. All right, there we go. There. I'm gonna do this on a trackpad. Fuck it. Yeah, there you go. All right.
That's what she would have done. It's like, okay, now you go.
The exciting adventures. You know you want this.
As he puts the O right in the center.
Beat.
Oh wow, it's almost like you were so good at this, and he'll just put the O right there.
No, that's not what I was trying to do.
Uh oh.
Did it.
Wow, I wonder who's going to win.
I wonder who's going to win.
This is so exciting.
Oh look, I think it's a stalemate.
Okay.
All right, and he just goes back to his coffee.
At least he
Right as he-
played with her. That's cute.
As he
At least he humored her.
I mean, as he goes back to his coffee, and then you hear the "Oh no fucking way!"
Yeah.
It's like, oh no. Just inhales, exhales slowly, and then that's when Irian kind of gets up from his perch, walks over, and you see him just kind of like stop a moment. He like looks at the sign that you put on Jaeon's back, Cordelia, and he just starts laughing.
When that happens, I'm just Cordelia's just gonna go wide-eyed.
And he just like takes his hand, and he slaps it on the back of the armor, like, "Hey, baby brother." And Jaeon's just like, "Please, no, please don't really be here. I'm really here. This is happening. This is happening. You're gonna let it happen." And he just kind of like grabs a chair, and he just kind of flips it backwards so they can sit in it, like just straddling, just puts his arms up.
Oh, of course.
It's like, as
of
he
course
looks
it
at
is
you,
that way.
of course he does. He's an asshole. As he looks to you, Tarsius and Cordelia, it's like, wait, so you're traveling with little Jaybird, huh?
Did you know his name was Jaybird? I didn't know his name was Jaybird.
His name is Jaybird?
Jaybird.
What?
No, his name's
I thought it was
Jaeon. His name is Jaeon, but I like to call him names to annoy him.
Jaybird.
Well, I'm gonna start calling him Sir Jaybird now. Thank you.
Yep. Agreed.
Alistair's like staring at his cup. He's like, Jaybird! And then he waves at Irian.
But I'm still a little bit respectable, so I'm gonna call you Sir Jaybird.
Jaeon just kind of inhales, looks at the ceiling. It's like, I fucking hate all of you so much right now.
You know what's funny?
Thank
Everybody can giggle as much as they want, but then you look at Patience and she looks really pissed, and she's like, I coined that term.
As
I coined that
Irian just kind of
name.
looks at you like, oh really? Did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, well, I invented it.
Is he arguing with a 9-year-old?
Absolutely he is.
And she's gonna
Anyway.
stand at her full height on the chair, which is not that high.
Okay.
you.
He will remain seated. Look, I get it. You're adorable and wily and, you know, whatever, but this is my baby brother, Jaeon. He's going to reach over and he's going to like kind of like grab his cheek and just do that.
Mhm.
Him and I go way back because we're elves and shit. But yeah, didn't know you guys were traveling with this guy. And he's like kind of playfully shoves Jay on, just like, why didn't you tell me you were coming out this way? You could have wrote a letter or sent a spell or something. It's like you don't want to talk to me anymore. Why don't you want to talk to me?
It's like he doesn't want to talk to anyone.
Cordelia's gonna murmur a little bit, but not so loud, but kind of loud enough. But she's just like, he's a little bit of a sourpuss.
No, I was gonna say, like, everybody can continue on with their conversation, but Patience is just gonna take the tic-tac-toe page and she's going to flip it over.
Okay, we're starting a new game.
No, she's not starting a game. She's just gonna start to doodle.
Okay. Clear that out.
I'm just gonna do it over.
Okay.
On the
do what you must. As Irian just kind of like looks between you all and she's like, so, and mostly at Jayon, she's like, I have so much to catch you up on. Like, I have been so busy and I know you want to hear all of it.
Yep.
But anyway, so you guys are so we're all going back into the hills, right? Gonna go fight some snake people and go. What's the objective here other than going into the hills to fight snake people? You mentioned a dragon, right? One of you mentioned a dragon.
I'm gonna look at him. Well, if we could avoid the fighting, I would like to avoid it.
I mean, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Better to have an arrow in someone else's back than your own.
I guess I can take a couple arrows.
That's good to know. I can probably only take a few, but not as much as you can. So I will stand behind you.
Yeah. I'm gonna smile when he says that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. We're trying to find the worm speaker.
And she's gonna show this to Jayon, sorry.
What it? Patience.
That's what that word means, right?
Patience. It's Jayon just kind of like looks at the drawing and he looks at you, Patience.
And she's just giving a beaming smile.
And he's gonna like take the your pencil that you would have used. Just a moment. Actually, you're forgetting one more. Now you're done.
Sorry, I didn't mean to like interrupt the conversation.
No, that's perfect. I love it. Thank you.
On the side.
Absolutely, I love how in every iteration, every single one of your characters hates this guy, and that's perfect for me.
Just happens.
Just happens. Okay, so yeah. Oh, so you're here for the cult stuff.
Yeah.
Hi, we're here for the cult stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing.
Come at me, demons!
In case anyone wanted to know where I got my energy. Yes, so. Right, so you're here for the cult stuff. Yeah, I received a letter like a week ago about it. Yeah, I'm supposed to meet up in the I'm supposed to kind of circle back to the High Forest for some kind of skirmish with the dragon and something.
We're going in the same direction.
Oh, cool! Fantastic. That means cool. That means I can stand behind you a lot longer.
Yes.
Fantastic. All right, so we're good because I've got some business out that way too, besides the dragon shit. But whatever. That's not important.
Like the way you said that sounded a little suspicious. Are you a criminal?
Depends on who you ask. But I will say no.
Oh my god.
I allegedly have done nothing wrong to this point. But before we get into an alleged criminal history, we, So how long till you head out? Are we just gonna, go immediately, or are we gonna like?
Breakfast, I think. Then go.
Well, yeah, I thought we were
Great
just
idea.
eating breakfast and we're leaving.
That's great. You guys have a tab, right?
No.
No.
John, do you have a tab? Can I use it?
Immediately, I know what a tab is, so no. I'm not paying for your shit.
Right. We've all been in that friend group. No.
It's like,
No, you cannot use my tab. As you just, I mean, Paladin, right? You guys can just like have like an unlimited tab. Can I borrow yours, Jayon, please? And he's just kind of like a hand on like the pauldron, and he's just like, please, just, like shaking him.
It's not like poor. He just got 1 gold.
Help me, I'm poor.
It's not like he's also a noble.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's, if he was actually allowed to any of that funds.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Knowing their father, sorry, buddy, I think you got cut off. Yeah, all right. So, as you all welcome your unwanted new party member, Arian Sykes, into your fold as you all sit down for breakfast. I mean, you all didn't welcome him, but he's here now. He's like a cat. You feed him, he's gonna stay.
When he sat down at the table, started eating food with us. It was like,
Oh yeah, he was just like going. He's like gonna grab like kind of like a handful of nuts and just kind of like make his own little.
Take that back.
I'm gonna look.
I was like, take that back.
I will not. And it's funnier because he's blonde. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Tarsius. Like, why is he sitting here?
he just kind of like also he starts to get comfortable in the sense of like he'll like put his boots on the table and just like start like nibbling on some food.
that's his brother, so I think that's fine. He's a party member now.
Yeah, I'm his brother, so it's totally cool. Jan said it was all right.
Sir
Jan's
Jaybird,
just kind of like
well, it's Sir Jaybird. Did you say all right?
you look at Jayon and it's roll me an insight actually.
Oh no, that's a 7.
The most I will give you is that he just he doesn't answer you, but he kind of turns around to the barkeep and be like, can I get me a bottle of the strongest thing you have? And when it's brought over, he starts like kind of like pouring it into his coffee.
When that happens, you should put that in chocolate milk. It's better.
Not everything is better with chocolate milk.
Everything's better with chocolate milk.
The only other thing I have patience do is she's gonna take that drawing, reach across from Jayon, and just smack it down in front of Arian. For you.
He will take it.
It's you.
You're missing my ears. Like, I think they're my most distinguishing feature, honestly.
No, I don't. No, they're there.
As he just kind of like takes it, he just kind of like folds it up and he puts it in his bag. It's like, sure.
And she'll just nod and then just sit there and continue. By this point, what? She's probably drinking. Yeah, she's drinking chocolate milk.
Of course, chocolate milk is apparently the chosen drink of the party.
Yes.
As he just kind of like folds it, puts it in his bag. He kind of like leans over, like Alistair, since you're kind of sitting near Jayon, you'll hear him whisper, just like, I really hope that kid's career path is not artist.
Oh,
So you will whisper that.
Can Patience hear him?
Roll me a perception, Patience.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Not my best stat.
What'd you get? Jesus fucking Christ, Patience.
That's my second nat 20 of the night.
Patience gets nat 20s when she hears a bitch. Okay.
So.
It's just go like.
You'll hear him. You'll hear him.
No. Being a decent magic user is.
Fair enough. All right, and you will all sit down enjoy your breakfast, and I say we can take a break here, and we will head out on our adventure when we come back.
Alrighty. Alright.
Enter Irian, unwanted party member.
I'll see you in a bit, guys.
Jesus, I'm breaking the fourth wall. I'm coming at you, just telling you there's some cool things that you can get. like this mask. For instance, you can also get something like this shirt right here with our logo on it. You can't have this one needs to be washed. There's also things that you can get with our logo on it as well, like a sticker. You can get a button if you want to. I don't know, I ain't your mama. You can get a cool book, look at this. That's Wes, when this got inside him. That's not provocative. Just letting you guys know that I'm breaking the fourth wall here. You can get stuff. You can go down below and you can like type and go to TeePublic and get some cool things. Like this shit right here. You can get anything you want except for the things that we don't have. You can't get those there. And just if you want to be a cool bro and you want to like, I don't know, subscribe or it's a couple bucks a month and it comes to us and it's really, really cool. Well, I'm done breaking the fourth wall. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be a DM now. Beep.
Ah,
Oh, so now we're- That's why it's called
All right, bye guys. We're just
Goodbye,
gonna
we're
leave.
done.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Oh my god!
It's right there.
Just turn around. Just turn around. That's my wife. They pronounce her name in the appropriate lizard tongue is Dadi.
Daddy?
Dadi. All right. Oh no, squid! Oh no, gross! Jeremiah, no!
I just got up here.
Nothing wrong with that.
So I this.
And your moves are the same as they've always were. I've been staring, I know. Big and beautiful.
Wow.
Oh my.
Because, you know, sometimes friendships require having to give people space, so you don't have to always constantly be breathing down their neck and, like, having to always be pestering and responding to every little thing. You know, it's almost as if you're individual people that have your own lives.
Stop projecting. It's yours time. I can build this. Hey, should I? Hey, I got 3 Molotovs. I'm ready for war.
Bro, who has time for math at a time like this?
Wes, I need you to stop counting, please.
I gotta go find a Sharpie.
Bye-bye.
This is gonna be like that time I passed out at the football party, except with smiles instead of dicks.
Oh my!
Oh my god, I'm dying.
What's it?
Run!
Run, bitch, run! Oh my god, yes! Yes! Fucking
Run!
I don't even know where to run.
run upstairs! Upstairs? Where are we going?
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Is that the front door?
Yeah! Hit it!
That's it! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh, yeah, tickle him there. That's where he. Oh, he likes it. Look, he's blushing. Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Stare into his eye, Jeremiah. You gotta stare into his eyes. My face.
Run! Move!
What the fuck was that?
Bro.
What the fuck was that?
Bro.
You done fucked up now, boys.
Jeremiah.
It's
Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah.
It's
I pressed the.
Jeremiah.
It's Jeremiah.
Right now, you're gonna lose if you vote for me. I'm not lying to you, Nev. This is 100% me,
I have
Jeremiah, not Caramel.
I got something to say.
It's
I-
Jeremiah.
I'm about to
It's
throw
Jeremiah.
someone out of
It's
a
Jeremiah.
airlock.
Jesus
Neff, if
wins.
you win, if
Jesus
Jess, if
wins.
you win, I swear to God.
Jesus wins.
It's not me!
It's Neff!
Jesus!
Fucking
It's me!
She's evil.
God damn it! I thought it was you for real!
own worst enemy!
I'm going to fucking
God damn
walk to
it!
Houston, and I'm gonna throw Jesus into a fucking air duct.
It was Jesus' fault.
I was just
How was it my fault?
Sorry! Sorry, I don't like
I
my
don't-
friend.
Demi Doodle time.
Wait,
And okay.
Action.
Jess, we have this issue where you actually fuck me over during the editing more than actually helping.
So sorry.
Chroma key the dragon.
See, look, I lift the tarp and there's a dragon underneath.
And the producers of this movie, who are incredibly talented in their own right, absolutely decided to just kind of go on their own little fantasy and totally take the imagination component of it that you would have playing the game and make it real.
When there's trouble, if you just come and make it possible.
We're so out of focus.
Yeah, that's fine. It's anarchy. We're not.
Anarchy.
We're not gonna.
Hey guys, welcome to Come Roll With Us. Come hang out with us. Welcome to our Magic Night stream, where we play Magic.
And probably don't put it on YouTube because we always end up saying stupid shit.
Oh, go away!
Joker, let her go.
live. All right, and welcome back as we are going to begin the next leg of our adventure. As you all have breakfast and set out for the essentially the Serpent Hills is the direction that you're heading, aptly named. You make sure I've got my thing. You head out, I would say about maybe within the hour. It wouldn't take you that long to finish up breakfast and kind of formulate a plan as Irian kind of gives you a lay of the area and what to expect. And as you set off, leaving Borskire Bridge behind, passing over this massive stone bridge that is essentially a representation of Cyric and Baal, commemorating the legendary battle that they had fought. As you continue on past, kind of entering into green fields and the area becoming more heavily forested as at the moment you're walking along a long trail that's essentially more grassy knolls, and every now and then there's a couple trees lining the trail and thicker forests just yonder. The weather itself is fairly pleasant. Not too bad. I would say it's closer to... I mean, it's on the cusp of fall, so there's a brisk kind of... There's kind of like a brisk coldness to the air, but nothing too unbearable, especially for those that have fur covering their entire body.
Into Greta's... What? I was like, burrow self into Greta's wool.
Right. As kind of walking along your trail, as there's essentially small rocky plateaus ever so often, tall grass. Everybody, well, actually not everybody. Someone who wants to be brave can roll me a d8.
I'll do it.
Is that Tabatha speaking or patient speaking?
Porque no los dos. 5.
5. All right. Cool.
Why not both?
Sure. As you guys are walking along on your trail, it's I'll say about the same day. As you're walking, your new guide, Arian, who kind of walks alongside Jayon as you all have your steeds for the most part, your cart, as he's essentially catching you all up to speed on the latest drama that is his life. That being a tale of fiery passion, heartbreak, and
unrequited love.
Unrequited love. As it's like, I mean, so all right, so here's what happened. This is my side of the story. I don't know if you ever run into them, I don't know what they'll tell you, but like, don't listen to them. This is my side. They don't know what they're talking about. Anyway,
I already don't trust you.
You're smart. But trust me on this one. So, because druids kind of frequent through woods and, natural areas as druids do. I, stumbled across this small gathering. They were looked like they were having a party, looked like they had beer, and, I could use a drink. But then they were, kind of assholes, and they wouldn't let me into their group because I wasn't a druid. So, I mean, what else do you do than totally lie and say you're a druid? Because, listen, it's not as bad as it sounds. I mean, look, it's just
Are you
beer.
sure?
I thought druids be more welcoming to wanting to teach people to protect the lands and animals and stuff. That they should, right? Anyway. So, I get a whole get up. I got like this, like I find like this stag skull or whatever. I put it on my head. I get like some feathers and beads and shit, and I look like a druid. I let them know I'm a druid, and they totally go for it. They're like, yeah, man, you look like a druid, so why not? And they invite me in, And so, party, have a good time. They have like these games and contests and stuff, and everybody's like, I think my favorite one, I didn't want to blow my cover by participating, but there's this really cool one that they do where they kind of like try to drink as much beer as they physically can, and then wild shape and try not to barf. That sounds like fun. But anyway, so I went there, and then there's where I met her, this wonderful, beautiful woman. Her name's Lena. I totally love her, and obviously, we had a thing, we had a connection that night. It was a good connection, I feel, and I just, we met, we had a good time. I had a good time. And then they found out I wasn't a druid, and they chased me out. And so I'm, they're druids, they're nomadic, so I tried to go back and, I was gonna apologize. I was gonna bring like a gift or something, but every time I go into the forest, I can't find them, and B, just get chased by a bear for no reason. So that's my story. I met the love of my life. I lost her, and now I'm still looking for her. And I know she's looking for me too, because we have a special bond, me and Lena.
When that's happening too, I'm gonna kind of like go to Alistair, like kind of right next to Alistair, and kind of whisper to Alistair, was like, Sir Alistair, do you know him? Does this guy ever shut up?
I do know him, and no.
He talked for about 5 hours nonstop.
Literally, he would have been. What I just told you would be over the expanse of 5 hours. Like, he'd be throwing in little details here and there, and be like, "Oh, actually," and then there's this one thing that happened, and just like constantly going to the point, walking away from the point, having a side tangent from the point, and then being like, "Anyway, so my point was."
So, like, you know how Jayon like never talks?
Uh-huh.
I think
that's why he talks so much.
I think so.
And also, why is it that when he said he was gonna apologize, why do I have this feeling that wasn't true?
I don't know.
I had a feeling that he was lying. I don't know.
Seems fine.
He seems like a guy. I don't want to say good.
He
seems like a guy.
He's not. He seems like a guy. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, but
he DM, is he still part of the thing? Like, he's part of the group, but he's a subclass of group?
Yes.
Okay. So he's not bad. Talking to Cordelia. He's not bad, but sometimes he has to do bad things for the good.
that makes sense. I've recently had to do something like that.
This is just them talking, right? Nobody else can like.
Yeah, I was just whispering to Alistair.
Yeah, so it's a side whisper
like,
conversation. So Tarsius,
I kind of like I felt like I felt like Alistair was like would know him. That's why I was just questioning it, because there was just nonstop talking.
I was gonna say that would be going on, like patience would be just on Greta, listening to it, and you just see like her face like falling and even more into a frown, and she's gonna take some of the wool on Greta and just roll it up and then shove it in her ears. And then she's gonna take a couple more pieces and hold it out over to Jayon's horse.
Jayon will take the wool.
And before she lets him stuff in her, my mama had a word for him. I'm not supposed to say it, but Bintareth.
Are you speaking in
Draconic?
Draconic?
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that means, but sure. He is.
She says it so quiet because she knows she's saying a bad word.
Sure. We'll call him that.
Huh?
We'll call him that.
She just continues to shove the wool in her ears.
As you as you're all being subjected to Irian's tale of woe.
Whoa.
I think after like the first 20 minutes of that, Tarsius is gonna just go over to Ferris. I made this little miniature one time, and as we're continuing, I want to hear about one of her adventures in houses, in humans and houses, or whatever the fuck it was called.
Houses and Humans, that's
yes,
right.
Houses and Humans. And I'm going to start weaving like that character that she's talking about.
Aww. So her character would have been this woman named Stacy, who she's trying to, she wants to be on the PTA, but she doesn't know she wants to kind of commit to that because, she's a single mother and has to take care of her children. And, bake sales are so much commitment.
The single mother feet.
Yeah, single mother feet.
Oh, okay. So I gotta dirty up her shoes. Got it.
Yeah. So, as you guys are kind of traveling along,
is he still talking?
Oh, he'll be talking for a while.
Okay.
He doesn't shut up at all.
Most of the time, Cordelia is just like.
It's like he talks to fill the silence, is what you notice as he goes.
Oh, okay.
As you kind of come across along your Irian, I know.
Champ has an opinion.
Yeah, Champ has opinions on this. As you travel along, you notice kind of coming up on your trail a small shrine, just kind of on the wayside of the road. Kind of carved out of simple, kind of like the surrounding stone in the area with like some moss overgrowing it here and there, with a couple of two statuesque figures on either side, and kind of like a stone disc kind of in the center, kind of raised up off of the grass itself, with a kind of like a bevel in the middle.
Alistair's gonna go touch it.
Okay. Sure thing. Let me grab something real quick. As
when Alistair's basically like going to it, it was like, are you sure you're just gonna touch it like that? What if it's cursed?
Look, just out here. I'm sure other people have like touched it, so I'm gonna touch it. If it was cursed, it wouldn't be here, right? And he's gonna look to Irian and be like, is this cursed?
Have
you seen it? Have you seen it before? You came through here, right?
Oh yeah.
So is second touch it?
Yeah, it's just a shrine, dude. Like,
does he recognize like any symbols on it?
Roll me religion.
Oh, he's good in that because Paladin.
Because he did his he took his notes in class.
23.
23. All right. So let me get some things.
Oh, the DM is setting up.
I'm trying to set up real quick because I realized I was like, oh shit, hold on. I actually didn't have that one specific thing on the map. So let me get you to the map. The map.
On the map.
Oh. Boop. Alright, let me get you guys over there. Bada boop.
Gonna touch it. Oh my, we have such a big party. Oh my god.
Man.
I know, right?
Oh,
You used that picture? Really?
I did, thank you.
I'm trying my best to get us all in there, but I can't.
Oh, that guy looks like an asshole.
Alright.
But a likable asshole type, you know.
I don't know. That's how words work, Jeremiah.
Out of
See
all
after
the
a few
artwork you
seconds.
have of him,
Yeah.
also if you're part of the Alistair Patreon, you can see pictures of him on the Zesty tier.
Yeah, we have a Zesty tier art of this dude.
Oh god, right.
Actually, both of them. We have one of both of them. And Alistair. But that's besides the point. Anyway,
Right. So
shameless plug.
So you looking upon the figures of the shrine.
Boop.
Boop.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be like right here because I was warning Alistair, but kind of just a little further down.
Stand back, fair citizen. I will handle this.
I will look this thing over.
Give it a big think.
Give it a big thing. As you kind of look it over, and the figures themselves, they look kind of worn down with time, as the faces themselves are kind of like eroded away enough, like by the elements themselves, like to the point where there's just like very smooth features, but some of the some elements can be seen kind of still on these figures, as they look to be and they look kind of like dilapidated and broken down a bit. But studying these figures, you notice that you remember Sister Sarah actually giving a brief lesson about ancient civilizations in Faerun. And one of them that kind of pops into your mind as you it kind of looks similar to a few markings that you've seen in a chapter about an empire known as Netheril. That being in your brief history of that, it was an empire that was essentially the pinnacle of human civilization during the first half of the Age of Humanity. They, humble roots of farmers, fishermen. They introduced, they introduced art to elves from another realm, and there's like a whole history. But essentially, over time, as most things do, it kind of fell away and is only, mentioned here and there in history books and in stories.
So is this a place of worship? This thing?
So from
Or is
what
this
you can tell, this seems to be a place that could be for quiet worship or for travelers to rest. As the bevel itself, you look in it and you see that it's large enough to contain a campfire, and the inside of it looks like it's blackened with soot and like bits of ash.
Can you tell if like the soot or anything is it warm at all? Has this been used recently?
You sticking your hand in it and kind of like feeling the ash and like the crumbled bits, you just there is a warmth to it.
He's gonna I just imagine him taking his hand and just being into the soot.
It's kind of like little clouds,
And
kind of puffs out.
And he's gonna look back at Cordelia and be like, "It's warm."
So all you've been
if you
told
would-
was that it's warm.
I'm gonna start moving forward, and it was like, if you touched it that way, you could have just put your hand over it.
And then Alistair's gonna put his hand on that stone that's around it and make little handprints.
Alistair just makes little handprints.
Can I look for footsteps around the area?
Sure. Roll me. So you're looking for tracks, so to say.
Yes.
Roll me
Yes.
a survival.
With that too, I'm gonna kind of mention was if it's warm, it probably would have been used maybe about 2 hours, maybe 5 hours ago. Survival 15.
Okay. So looking around, you notice there is it looks like the earth had been disturbed by footprints. And looking at these footprints, they don't seem to be human. They seem to be very large, and kind of like three-pronged toes, kind of like sunken into the dirt. You see some of the dirt kind of like clawed up in places, and the grass kind of matted down.
Going towards where? Like northeast or south? Northwest.
Kind of heading this direction.
Okay. Like I see tracks going over there. It looks like a giant bird. Maybe a dragon.
Dragon?
Oh.
Should we
like an
follow?
actual dragon? Oh wait, yes, she did on the beginning. It kind of looks like a small version of that one dragon we fought, but I'm not sure.
Should we follow
And
it or go?
start to kind of like flag the whole party was like found footprints.
All right, so you are all alerted that footprints have been heard or have been found.
Me.
Alistair wrote his name on the stone, by the way.
That's not what I meant to do.
Okay.
Oh,
wow.
I didn't mean to. I was trying to move.
All right, there you go.
Thank you. Meh.
As
Footprints
Ophelia
go
and
where?
Yuliy also heading essentially in the same direction as you all. Just kind of like heading a little off into the woods, but essentially in the same direction as your trail.
Okie doke. Should we be calm?
do I notice like how much like sets of footprints with the roll that I already made,
Horse cart.
or no?
It's kind of hard to tell since they kind of all seem to jumble together.
Okay. I'm not sure about numbers, but they're going that way. That one I'm for sure.
Do we want to scout?
Irian!
What?
You're a ranger scout thing, yeah?
So he kind of like looks at his bow. No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna look at Alistair. Was like,
Swacks past.
I'm gonna
you.
look at. I'm gonna be like that. Was like, it's like, wait, I don't think he's gonna be a good scout. He doesn't stop talking.
As he walks past you after he says, "No, I'm not," and he just like walks over. He kind of like crouches down on the ground. You see him just kind of like touch the grass, and like it looks like he's like measuring the footprints themselves.
Yeah,
just kind of like following like their stride.
Look at Cordelia. But if he gets caught, because he's talking a lot, did we actually lose anything of value?
And nothing of value was
I'm
lost.
gonna look at Tarsius. I'm like, you're right. I'm gonna be right behind
God.
him.
I'm gonna
kind of like
kidding.
I seem like if he says that, Patience is gonna look at him, and it's like how it was in the tavern earlier, with how like Cordelia would like nod to her, sort of thing. Yeah, Patience is just gonna kind of do that same nod.
Oh my god.
Does JL still have the paper on his back?
Yes, he does because he never noticed it.
And I don't think
Excellent.
anyone. I would have removed it.
You would have removed it?
No.
Okay, yeah. So it's if nobody removed it, it's still there.
Good.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
So, as you all, yes, Jeremiah.
Yeah, no, it's basically my intention of like when he starts moving, I'm gonna move behind him.
Okay.
A good 10 feet behind him, maybe 15.
Behind Irian.
Yeah.
All right.
Because when we're starting to track, and he's supposed to be like a ranger.
Yeah, he's a ranger. That's what he is. Are you saying anything to him or?
No, not really.
Okay. As he's just like, yeah, I think these are probably the either the Yanti or, maybe something else. Depending on like, I guess how snake-like they are, they can like change their shape or something. I haven't seen it happen, but that's what I've been told.
Oh. I'll look
Just
around.
kind of like,
Do you see any like snakes in the area?
roll me a perception.
Okay. I'm not looking for snake people. I'm looking for like legit snakes.
Like, so you're looking on the ground.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking above, like if I can see anything.
All right, because I'll say that this rock stands about like 10 feet high, so it's kind of like a rock that's backing the shrine, but
Okay.
above it you can see like woods kind of starting.
That's a 23.
23. Okay. So looking around, trying to see. Nope, those are roots. Those are roots. For a moment you're like, wait, is that a snake? And you kind of like see a what looks to be a root kind of dangling over the rock itself.
Uh-huh.
But that's the roots kind of like sticking out of the dirt and like holding onto the rock. Those are like brown. This is like kind of greenish blue and shiny. And it starts to twitch.
Really like start grabbing my hand axe. Shut, Churney. I turned stupid. I'm gonna explain what I'm walking forward. I'm
Okay.
like, I don't. What do I do? Okay, let's just go forward.
As everybody else, roll me a perception.
$23 for Cordelia.
Oh, sorry, I don't have a hand
16.
axe. Apologies. I'll grab my javelin.
Your javelins. Okay.
19.
19.
16.
16.
Nope, no hand axe. All right.
Okay. As you all, Tarsius starts walking forward, and all of you just hear as from the rock, the tip of what you thought was a root at first slides back. And then you hear the sound of something heavy scraping against stone. As rising up on the crust of this rock, you see this very large serpent creature looking down at you all. Snake head body, but like these large muscular arms, as he takes a longbow from his back and he takes aim. And
Pull up my head.
With that, I'll be on like I'll be on the defense position when that happens. Shield out, rapier out.
That's a good first impression, I feel.
The question
Okay,
is,
so everybody's there. I'm just like,
Tarsius, what is your AC?
AC is 16.
16. Okay, fantastic. As you see him pull this longbow and just like knock this very large arrow, and he fires it at you. And right as you go to raise one of your javelins, just to like be ready, the arrow just kind of like glances off the spear and just like hits the dirt next to you.
Oh.
And he takes another arrow and he knocks it, and he makes another just kind of noise, and from the trees you hear more rustling as one by one these lizard men appear.
Can't see them. Oh.
Oh,
All right, all
damn.
our audience.
Oh, there's a
will
big
not
one.
be able
There's
to see them.
those soldiers. Oh, they're
There's
kind of
so
okay.
much
They're
you
all the
can
way.
see.
Oh, Amber Alert.
Oh, hello, Amber Alerts.
There's only so much we can see.
Oh. Okay, I was on the correct layer. How much can you see?
Oh,
I
we're
see.
getting
Okay.
surrounded.
So, I'm gonna need all of you to roll me initiative.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll roll different dice.
We get battle music.
Oh, that was shit.
Fucking natural 20.
Nice.
Oh.
Damn, bro.
22.
Mine's 21. Yeah, Cordelia has 21.
All right, let me roll for these boys. I gotta roll for the other boys.
So how are you doing, guys? How are you ready for the fight of our lives?
You should not be here, silly. You're not here. Don't make it about you.
Silly.
Okay.
Sillies.
Silly Tatteric's gotta make everything about themselves.
Oh, was one trying to escape?
What?
Was one trying to escape?
No, I opened my turn order and Tavin was still in there, and I was like, no. Not today, not tonight.
Get out of there.
Get out of there. Not right now. We'll get to use later.
I still can't get over that freaking picture.
Which one? Yeah.
He would be making that face in front of all of this.
Hey.
Hey.
He's like, oh shit, are they here for me?
You finally caught up to me.
Oh fuck.
I wish I still had his stats. His stats were on my other phone. Darn.
I will have to just use the ones I had to come up with. But if you want to give me his stats, that'd be cool too.
The only thing with his stats was that he was a Horizon Walker.
Yeah.
That's it, really. Like
the horizontal
I didn't even...
walker?
Yep.
That's what he'd call it.
Yeah, he would.
He absolutely would.
That's what I always called it.
Alright, so... Alright, if you haven't already, you can go ahead and put in your initiative orders. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for my guys.
Wait, how do we put it in?
You just click the number.
Right.
Click the number.
Oh.
Yeah, and put the
You
number.
should only be able to
enter.
like press your own number.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
It wasn't that great.
That's
It really
this guy. And then these boys. Oh, okay. Oh, where'd they go? And we go for these boys.
Oh.
Of course you do.
Audience, place your bets. Who do you think will win? Who do you think will become? Who do you think will get bloody first?
Oh God.
I think it's gonna be.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming up on the tail end, so
I think Jaeon's gonna get bloody. That's my bet.
bottom.
I'll put in 20 cents on Jaeon getting bloody
And
first.
I realize
Jaeon is good at what he does. Almost too good.
Then I
Well,
realized
he's
I
gonna
need
get bloodied.
people- I need people to grab Ophelia and Yuliy's character sheets.
All right.
Let me grab.
Oh
I'll
man,
drop one.
oh man, one of them or both of them.
All right. If somebody wants to take Ophelia or Yuliy,
I can man one.
okay. Which one you want?
Okay.
Jesus, what do you want?
I don't care. Whatever's easier for you.
I rolled a 5. That's even. That was Yuliy.
All right.
Is it Yuliy? All right,
On
let me
my
drop
head.
their.
Okay, I got it.
I got it.
You got them?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, fantastic. All right,
Oh,
The character sheet.
the character
can
sheets.
you access their D&D Beyond?
Not access it like access it. It's just like I view character from the campaign.
Yeah, so looking at their stats.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the stats. So
Which-
like I can't change anything, but I know the
Because
stats.
it's linked to their account, so only with their account can they change stuff. But you know,
Okay, cool. I don't know
Alrighty.
what you've prepared. Cool.
I know I was told, at least for Ophelia, is that she will be playing support role.
Alright.
So let me get these guys here. Let me roll initiative for them since I have their stats up too. Okay, so so Yuliy is a 17. And there, that means I have to give you guys access to them. And then Ophelia is same as Jay on 6. Okay, so Jesus is Ophelia. Boop. And Jeremiah gets Yuliy. And there we go.
I can sit here and start planning my range of attack.
Tarsius, all the way at the top. Cordelia. I love that the brother-sister duo are like top of the initiative together.
Yeah.
I love that. That's so cute. Really, both these guys. And patience. 12.
Yeah.
And I'm putting Ferris at the bottom of the initiative. She is not combat. Alright. She's not necessarily combat trained, but you know. Not very well. Alright, so top of initiative. So Tarsius, what do we do?
Okay.
You see this large serpentine creature perched atop this boulder. His kind of coils gripping the top of the rock as he has another arrow knocked. You see these large lizard folk creatures coming out with their clubs as they hiss at you.
I'm gonna grab my javelin and throw it like 2 or 3 feet into the ground so it sinks in.
All right.
As I'm grabbing my axe, and I'm just twitching and like just popping every bone I can. First, get in the cult. We're not here to fight, but I will kill you. And I'm going to charge the fuck out of one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can reach you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm charging this guy.
All right.
And I am going to. Yeah, I'm only. Yeah. Sure. I'm going to use my Goring Rush. So I use my action to dash. One action after the dash. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to try and hit it and just knock him down. But I know he can handle this. This is more of an intimidation than anything else. So I'm not using my axe. Alright, so here's a Goring Rush. That is a 17 to hit.
Alright, one moment as I double check that. Yep, 17 does hit.
Okay. I'm just... Okay, so immediately... Alright, 17. That is going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Because how my horns are curved this way, so instead of using the horn part, it's just a blunt end, like more like a ram.
Right.
As part of the attack, I'm going to use my hammering horn. So they need to make a strength DC of 16, or they get pushed 5 feet.
Okay. So let me do my math real quick. That's what I thought it was. Okay. All right. Strength save. DC 17. You said.
16.
16. Okay. And they rolled an 18.
Okay. So they don't get pushed back.
Okay.
So that kind of looks lame. But I'm gonna look at the big guy.
I mean, it looks kind of cool from your end because you're rushing into him and you slam and you try to like push him back, but then he just like digs his claws into the dirt and he holds you still as you just kind of slide him a few feet. He just growls at you.
I'm gonna look at them and as the last little bit, like, do you speak common? That's it.
They do not.
Yeah, well,
It's
they're
just
gonna get
gonna-
their butts touched.
So he's just gonna growl at you. Okay. Next is Cordelia.
So this big guy drew Koroko first blood, even though he missed, right?
Yeah, technically he went for
on Tarsius.
He went for first
Yeah.
blood.
So I kind of calculated already. 30 feet gets me here.
Okay.
And then bonus action to dash.
Okay.
Yes. I am the red. And 10 feet, or right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll use my attack action to
Alright.
say, you do not attack my brother. And then I'll just attack. I can't use any of my superiority die because I already used my bonus action. So I'm just going to attack twice.
Okay. Open your attacks.
Oh, the other one was low. First one was 11. I don't think that's going to hit.
That is a miss.
Yeah, the other one is a 25.
That'll hit.
So just one attack. 1d8. 10. Nope, hold on. Oh, 16 total.
16 total for damage?
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's a mechanical sword.
Yes, it is.
From Uncle Cow. It go vroom vroom.
As you kind of dart in quickly, you kind of miss on your first attack as you see your sword kind of catch on his spike shield, but you kind of ready yourself again, seeing where to hit, and you just so smoothly, so efficiently slide your sword right between his ribs, piercing into him, and you see him like sag and fall over.
I was like, well, I did not expect that to happen. That was... Well then. that's all I'm gonna say.
Damage.
Yeah, Cordelia did not... I actually forgot to roll 1d6 too, so...
Oh, well, I
because
mean,
sneak attack.
that would have been extra dead.
But yeah, I was like, well, I did not expect that to happen. But I was like, okay. And then just turn to the big guy.
He is a big snake person.
Yeah.
All right, next is Yuliy.
I'll just do Yuliy as protecting the princess.
Okay.
So he'll
Doing his
just
job?
stand his ground. Yeah, stand his ground. Do his blood maledict. What do I roll again?
I think it's a D6
Is
now?
that-
I believe so.
Features. There you go. Blood maledict. Wait, you... Oh, it didn't say anything.
You invoke a blood curse a number of times.
invoke a blood-
Do.
Is it Crimson Right?
It might be Crimson Right you're thinking of.
Okay. You take equal to your... So, -6
Yes.
to do that.
Yes.
To do the hit on his glaive, I think. Is it a glaive now that he has?
It's a halberd.
Oh, the halberd. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. And that doesn't really require any action, so I'll just hold Yuliy's action to attack if anybody gets close to attacking him or Yuliy. Or him or Ophelia.
Yes. Okay. Perfect.
And that is -6 to his HP. And that's it.
Okay. All right. Next is this boy's turn. As he's going to see all of these creatures start emerging out of the woodwork. It's just like, ooh, I should have asked for payment. Okay. That's why you don't do jobs for family. Wow. He's going to take a few steps back. And he's going to pull some arrows from a hip quiver. And he's going to do his thing. Okay. Now I need actual dice for damage. That moment where
Alright,
you
so he
introduce a ranger character and you don't have your fucking ranger dice prepared. Okey doke. As that guy's gonna get bloodied.
Oh, it's only 30 feet.
As you see him knock some arrows, and he just in quick succession just fires, and you see it just like you see the arrows kind of like pierce one into the eye, and you see the lizard kind of just stagger a bit, and then a second one catch into the shoulder just as quickly. And that's what he's gonna be doing for his turn.
Good job.
He rolls surprisingly good.
He's good at what he does.
Hate him.
He's just annoying.
He's just annoying. He's so good at his job. He's just fucking annoying.
Pretty much.
All right, next is Big Boy.
Good boy.
Big Boy.
Come to daddy.
Come to daddy. One moment as I check his things. Okay.
1 minute.
Red moment.
1 minute, please.
Okay. So he is going to take aim with his longbow.
He should not.
At
He
who?
has that ready.
Okay, so who is he attacking? That's a good question. 'Cause I may or may not be able to do something if it's attacking a certain character.
Same.
Okay. First attack is going to be a 16 towards you, Tarsius.
That hits my AC.
Reaction protection. So disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
With my shield, because that's my fighting style.
Thank you.
All right. So that's less.
Oh, okay. 16 was
That
my
one?
AC. Alright
Yeah,
then.
so that will miss.
I go pew with javelin size
rattle your hair.
arrow. Like, whoa, that worked.
Very tiny Medusa woman just reaches out with her buckler, and you see it just deflect this massive arrow. It kind of the strength of it kind of like takes your arm a bit with it, but overall you can't deflect the shot.
Thanks,
That
Wonder
hurt a
Woman.
little bit. Thanks, Wonder Woman. Oh God, that is true.
You're
I have
a
a buckler in the
Greek-based
coat.
character. You're Wonder Woman.
As he takes aim there, and he just kind of like hisses at you, Cordelia, and takes knocks another arrow, and he's gonna kind of scan your group before he's going to turn, and he's gonna aim straight at you, Alistair. And that is
Okay.
gonna be
Oh yeah, he can see through that. 'Cause he's
that
on
is
top.
a 2 to hit.
Yes,
Fuck.
that hits. Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna use my reaction to say ow.
Oh, so that is
Man, too bad shield doesn't only
Oh, of
work
course he
on
maxes
yourself
on
and not
one.
someone else.
Alistair can take it. He's a good boy.
No, it's just self.
I
Shield
know
is
it sucks.
Yeah.
so that is going to be 16 piercing damage, and I gotta roll for the other damage because he's a thing.
Don't worry, Ellie, you're next.
And that's gonna be 14 poison damage.
Woo!
Oh,
Ooh.
oof.
So it's 16 plus 14?
Yes.
Ooh, that's quite a bit.
Wow, that's a lot.
Wow, that like took exactly half of his health.
Oh.
Gosh.
I'm gonna look towards Allie and just like, Steam's gonna come out of my nostrils.
Aw. Okay. And with that, he is going to slide down to about right here.
Oh, don't get closer.
And he's gonna get closer.
Is he on top of the?
He was on top of the rock and he just kind of like slithered down.
Okay.
Doing
Okay.
that snake plop.
Nick Plop.
And then he's gonna just ready his scimitars. And next, it's your turn, Allie.
He's gonna go right up there. After
Okay.
he's not looking great, but Allie doesn't care. He's gonna do 2 attacks on Big Boy.
Alright, as you run at him, he taking his scimitar in both hands and readying himself. So roll me your attacks.
So first one is an 18 to hit.
18, that will hit.
Okay. And second one is a 6, 24.
That'll also hit.
Okay. And do you want me to just roll all his damage at once?
Yeah, go ahead and roll all his damage at once.
So 4, 9, 20 damage
20 damage.
between his 2 attacks.
Alright. Okie dokie. Excuse me, sir. God, Irian. He wanted to be attention right then and there, so that's Irian.
That
Okay.
sounds about right.
You're paying attention to me. Lena!
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 Love me!
I love you! Okay. Anything else, Alistair?
No, that's all he'll do for right now.
Okay. Alright, next. Patience, it is your turn. Oh no. That smile means nothing good. Yes, I see that. What are you doing?
The light.
Ah!
Okay.
Con save 16.
Alright. And
Wait, what
Blake's
happened?
product damage,
Huh?
right?
Yes.
Oh, he's got a thing. Okay.
You fuck up his world.
Okay.
She's like, high level spell, no.
That is a 19.
Still half.
Okay.
No.
Roll me that damage.
Holy shit, for one.
Patience just looked at this guy and just said, I'm gonna fuck up your entire day. Because I can.
$34, so 34 and a half.
Okay. Alright, so he will take 17 damage.
And then Patience is going to, extend 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
And she is going to do a quicken spell.
Alright.
And she is going to cast Melf's Minute Meteors.
Alright.
So basically, I had it. So she's gonna have these 6 tiny little meteors flying around her.
Okay. Alrighty. And that's it?
That's all she can do.
Okay.
She looks angry.
She looks very angry. Yes, she does. Alright, next it's the lizard boys. This one is gonna come rushing in to attack the obvious person that has attacked him. So he's like, I got 2 shots. Oh shit! So let's see. This guy, he's gonna get 2 attacks.
Pew pew.
Pew pew pew. So that is. Only one of them is going to hit. Okay. It's gonna take some damage. Okay. All right, next are these boys. Run up to right here to make a Just gonna throw a javelin towards you, patience. Uh, 19 to hit?
That hits.
Okay.
She'll take the hit on this one.
Rude lizards.
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 You rolled super
Lizards.
low.
We had
Lizard.
lizards in Sacred World. Now we're having lizards over here.
What lizard was in Sacred World? Name one lizard in Sacred World.
But they're kind of like lizards. Kinda.
Kinda. So you take 4 points of damage.
Cool.
So this guy's gonna run in and make his attacks on Jaeon. And he's going to miss horribly. Swinging his great club, going for 2 attacks, but Jaeon, taking a shield, is going to just kind of bat them back and just like keep him from attacking.
See Jaeon being annoyed, be like, ugh.
Disgusting creatures.
Yes.
And this guy's gonna move right here. And I believe he's going to... Oh, yep. Make a second attack against you, Allie. And I'm gonna think he's gonna miss because that's a 14.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Okay.
It's a miss.
It's a miss.
It's a miss.
Alright, next is Ophelia. What's she doing?
She is going to run over here and scream something about, like, not the baby. And she's going to... You're in range. You're not in range. Alright, so she's going to say it, but over... Come on. But over here. And she is going to cast Bane at 2nd level. So all 4 of these guys need to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. That's a great stat for lizard guys.
Yeah. DC is 14?
It's like their highest stat. So one's a Okay, so
let's see, right? Seems low. 14?
this guy, this man right here, this
Yeah.
one, that's a -1.
Good.
He did.
This one got a 15. Go for the other two.
8, 9, 10.
Okay, so this guy got a 15, this guy got a 0, and this guy got a 6.
Okay, so except for that one person, they all will have a D4 subtracted to their attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay. Good to know.
That says 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright.
That's it. Oh, sorry, I should have put the card up. My bad.
Now you're good. Alright, next is Jaeon. He's going to do his attacks.
What's the Jaybird roll?
No, it's just funny. Because I rolled a really high number for one of his attacks, and then the die just went bop. And rolled to a way lower number. That's so fucking funny. Oh my god.
Poor John.
Poor buddy, he's trying. He really wants to look cool. So 22, and then just misses. Just misses, buddy. I'm so sorry. Oh, he just wants to look cool. Honestly,
Distracted by his brother.
he's
Dumbass
really
brother.
distracted. He's really distracted by his dumbass brother.
It's like he's here and he's dumb and he has an ass.
That he do.
I've seen it. Wait, not him. Wait, have I?
No.
Fortunately,
You haven't seen his ass, no.
no.
Dude,
Well, I mean,
had
if
to
they're
keep
growing,
it-
if
I
they're
had to keep
growing
it
with his
straight.
brothers,
There's too many things
look,
I've seen and haven't seen.
if you're growing up with a brother, you unwillingly see an ass at one point.
Oh, all right. I'll have to. I'll keep your word on that one, I guess. I'll take your word on that one.
Yeah. So that is not a lot of damage. You poor boy. Poor sweet simple boy.
What is the limit? I'm sorry, I'm testing how many
As
dice you can
he-
throw.
As Jayon just kind of seems to be having a difficult time getting a clear shot in, as he's just trading blow for blow with this giant lizard man. You just see this like look of pure disgust on his face as he's having to be like within inches of this like massive drooling scaly creature. It's just like breathing hot musty breath and ugh, no. Huh. Alright.
You're giving him such grace and energy.
He's a noble.
Fair. So is Irian.
Honorable.
Cordelia's a noble.
We know Irian left that lifestyle a long time ago.
I like how Vic's DMing has turned most of our characters into nobles.
Nobles are fun to play.
I just happen to be given characters that are nobles, apparently.
Yep.
So, and moving with Ferris, as you would have yelled at her to get in the cart, she is getting in the cart. And just see her just kind of like poke her head out, just from like the window.
Doing the cat thing.
Just a little-
Bloop.
You can do it! Alright, and back to top of the round, Tarsius.
Okay.
Let's go, big boy.
All right, let's. Can I reach from here?
I'm gonna say that the statue itself is it's wedged up against the rock, so you'd have to go on top of the rock, which is essentially 10 feet up. Okay.
All right.
Like it's climbable, but yeah.
That is not exactly a flank. I'm gonna look at it and be like, with my axe now. Stop farting. Let's talk about this. And I'm gonna hold my action. If it attacks either Alistair or me, I will attack it. If we can talk this out. Do you know the Green Dragon? Are you related to the Green Dragon? Are you friends with the Green Dragon? And I'll just keep doing that until my turn's over. But I'm gonna hold my action, and if he attacks anybody, technically, I'll attack it. Like if he does anything aggressive.
Out of curiosity, what languages do you know, Tarsius?
I know Giant and Common.
Okay.
Wait, no, excuse me. Apologies. Minotaurs have their own language now, so I know Minotaur and Common.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have my axe down, but it's still ready yet to go. And that's all I'll do.
All right. Alrighty, Cordelia, it is your turn.
Since that's what Tarsius is doing, I guess my plan will change. So I'm just gonna go over here and do the same thing, hold my action for the attack.
Okay.
If he does anything, my action will trigger to attack.
Okay, next it is Yuliy's turn.
Yuliy will back up Jaybird. I meant sorry. I apologize, but yes,
I
back
love how
up
this is
Jaybird.
sticking.
Jaybird?
So
Yeah.
yeah, he'll do his 2 attacks. On his
Okay.
character sheet, he only has Trident, so I'll just follow this Trident instead of the halberd
Halberd,
because I don't know.
stats. I don't recall if they're the same, but I'll double check that for you.
But he will
10.
versatile it.
All right, so your damage is a 1d10 for a halberd.
Is it versatile or
No,
is,
it has
is it
reach.
2-handed?
It's
It's-
two-handed.
Or,
It's a two-handed weapon.
oh, it is 2-handed. Okay, so he'll just do that.
Right.
Just attack from there. That is a 19 plus 7, so that's 26.
26 will hit.
And the other one is bad. 9.
Just 9 total.
Yeah, 9 total.
Yeah, that will not hit. So roll me damage for your
Okay.
1 attack.
So, 1 attack.
Don't forget your ice damage.
What do I roll for the ice damage? I actually don't know.
D6.
I believe it's a d6.
Yeah, it doesn't say on the character sheet what it is. It just says my right is
Typically-
cold.
Typically, I would go with a d6.
Okay.
Because I think it was D4 in last campaign, so it should evolve into D6, I believe.
Okay, that is 12 total. 12 total damage.
Mhm.
Do you need separate damage on that one or no?
No, I don't.
Okay. So yeah, 12 total then.
Total. Okie dokie.
Yeah, 8 slashing, 4 cold.
Alright.
He is level 7
This
with
guy
a D6.
is bloody. Yeah,
Okay.
this guy is bloody. Up. There you go.
And he'll end their turn there.
Alright. And next is Irian. As he is going to... Since he's stuck in close combat with this ugly thing, going to pull a dagger from his boot and...
He would have a boot dagger.
And he
What?
would get it, that one.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh,
He cuts his foot as he pulls it out. Ow!
Oh, shit. I really should have an actual, like, you know...
Sheath to put
I
that
should have,
in, please.
yeah, I should have, like, a sheath or something for that. He, like, just has the dagger in his boot. Man, I thought that'd look cool. And that's his turn.
Great.
Alright, next is Big Snake Boy.
The big boy. I'll get my dice ready in case what happens.
As he is going to let out this dry, rasping hiss. And out of curiosity, who knows Abyssal?
Whistle? Nope, not me.
Let me see.
Common Elvish Minotaur and the most important one, Thieves' Cant.
Common draconic
Don't be leaving people messages, Jeremiah. Nope.
No.
Alright, so you're just gonna hear this going from like this dry, rasping hiss to like this low, kind of choking, almost guttural noise as you see his mouth moving as he's speaking, but you can't quite understand what he is saying, and then he's going to take his scimitar and go to attack. And got all 3 of you there, so
Alright.
For the picking.
Quick
Yeah.
question. If I attack, if I hold my action to attack, is this just attack and I can't use my I can't use my class feature like
It's-
the
if you're-
superior die because my action
Is-
is to hold
Yeah,
action
so
is to attack.
Yeah, your whole action is to attack, so you're taking your attack action. If your superiority die have to do with a bonus action, then you cannot hold a bonus action.
Yeah, it's not really bonus action. It's just like take one of my attack turn, forgo one of my
If-
attacks to do it. Kind of like that.
If your attack action involves using your superiority die, then that should be fine. Like you should be able to use your whole action. Like if it takes an action in order
no,
for you to
it's-
use that, then yeah.
Yeah, no, the one I was one thinking of using, it says I need to use a bonus action, so never
Okay.
mind.
All right, gotcha. Alrighty.
So I'll just do my 2 attacks.
3. All right, so 3 attacks, and oh my god.
So he's popping one of each then?
Yeah, he's popping one of each. Yeah, he's a big boy too,
Yeah.
so he'll be able to reach you on the rock, Tarsius.
Yeah, he can.
Okay, so Tarsius, since you spoke to him first, he's swinging at you, and that is going to be. So that's a 21 to hit,
Mm-hmm, that is.
and then Alistair 16,
It's a miss.
and you got a natural 1 for Cordelia.
That's right.
Hey.
Is it because of the snakes?
I think it's because she's small.
Fair.
He had to
Darcy,
reach
for
down.
You holding an action to attack.
Yeah, so anybody who was holding an action to attack, he's
Yep.
attacking.
Yep.
So
Already rolled.
roll your. Okay, what's your attack?
Yeah.
If you want it now, that it's 24.
24 will hit.
All right.
Go ahead and roll me your damage. I'll roll your damage.
My rolls are 17 and 19. I don't know which one hits.
Okay. Both will hit.
Okay, that's a lot of dice. Wait, no, just one.
Don't know where my
It is
pencil
1d6.
is.
Okay.
Okay, so Tarsius, you get 15 points of slashing damage.
Okay. I lost my pencil, so I'll keep track of it up here.
All right. And in Tarsius and Cordelia, do you have your damage rolls?
Yeah, mine is 9.
Yeah, I got mine.
9. Okay. And what'd you get, Cordelia?
Cordelia's total damage is 27.
Good lord. Tarsius goes for a bonk on the head, and Cordelia's going in for the kill.
Trying to
No mercy.
get this guy to work with us. Cordelia's like, fucking kill it.
Fuck him. Fuck
Well,
this guy in
he-
particular.
He attacked my
Yeah.
brother.
I mean, I'm not faulting you. I'm just stating the facts.
Yeah.
Okay, Alistair, it is your turn.
Gonna go after him.
Okay.
So he gets 2 attacks. First one is 19.
19 will hit.
Second one is 22.
That'll also hit.
Hooray. Okay. 6,
Just hear him actually saying a
12.
tiny little hooray when he actually hits.
Yay.
Like, yeah, I did it.
21 damage.
21 damage. Goodness. Strong boy.
He is very strong.
He is bloodied.
Condition for bloodied. Like what?
You can see visible damage on him, and he looks like he's having a tough time.
Well, like I mean, more like what's like the threshold for HP to be considered bloody?
Half your maximum.
Oh, okay. Alistair's bloody then. He's fine. He's fine. He's
Yeah.
got healing spells.
It's an old rule from 4th
Yeah,
edition.
Alistair looks a little worse for wear right now.
He's like ow, owie.
Owie. Oh, owie.
He's fine.
Owie.
He's fine.
Okay. Is that it for you, Alistair?
Yes.
Okay. Patience.
So first and foremost, she's like,
Yes.
so she's angry. She's gonna like
she is angry.
stomp up to like here.
Oh no.
And with her bonus action, she's just gesturing her hand off and shooting off one of the meteors to her right towards this one right here. So I need a dex save.
Okay.
So that's just her bonus action.
Oops, sorry.
That's an 8.
Let me roll 2d6 worth of fire damage.
Okay. Can you... Oh. There he goes.
I just crit.
How much damage?
That's 17.
You only need a 4 to kill him.
That's so scary now, seeing this 8-year-old
It's also sad.
shooting off one of the fucking
It's also
meteors.
sad that that's how much Irian needed and he fucking failed.
She still has
Word.
5 meteors flying around her though, but
No, to all cosplayers.
she's stomping up and then she's addressing this one in Draconic and she's gonna just yell out, "We seek out the green dragon. Do you know where they are?" In Draconic.
Okay. Able to answer on turn.
Ooh.
Okay. Other than that, depending on if he's gonna attack again though, she is holding an action. She's holding a... You can hold cantrips, right?
If it's
long
an
as they're
action.
An action, okay.
If it's an action.
She is going to hold, a firebolt.
Cool.
Okay, yeah. She's basically just gonna hold a firebolt.
Okay.
And that is her turn.
Alrighty. Next is the lizard lads.
Liz lads.
Liz lads! Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and have the one that's already in combat make its 2 attacks. One against Yuliy, one against Jayon. Do. So 22 to hit for Yuliy.
That hits.
And a 20 for Jayon, which I believe definitely hits. Okay. Oh, buddy. Alright, so. As he's going to... You see him kind of like with this massive, heavy kind of like great club. He just like cracks it on the ground. And he just kind of like whirls it around. And he's going to strike down once to hit you, Yuliy. And then kind of catching Jayon in the side. As... So that's 6 points of bludgeoning damage for Yuliy. And 7 points of bludgeoning damage for Jayon. Alrighty. Yes. Here's the thing. Okay. As this guy is gonna kind of like drop to all fours and just kind of like alligator run straight up at Ophelia.
Yeah. There are the 1d4s. On the attack.
Yeah, 1d4.
I forgot about that one alligator run that happened earlier.
And Grace screamed. And he's gonna miss.
Good.
As he kind of like, you see him like open his maw and go to just try to bite down around Ophelia's legs, but there's like a moment where like he just kind of like veers to the right and just catches air.
Oh, that might change what I need to do then.
This guy's gonna go do the same thing over to Irian. Roll his. That still hits. That unfortunately still hits for him. Alright. Going to take very minimal damage. As you see the essentially the third one just kind of do the same thing, drop to all fours as he just kind of like full on crawls and like towards Arian as he opens his maw, catching Arian on the leg and just kind of like giving it a rough shake as you see like his like the fabric of his pants kind of like tear, and you see like blood start to kind of soak through the fabric. All right, next, Ophelia.
Okay. Fifi, because they have the disadvantage thing, she's going to take the A up 5, 10, and is going to cast Cure Wounds on Alistair. She's going to jump, touch his heel. What was
That's
it?
a miss.
Okay, good.
That's a miss.
Alright, she's casting it at 3rd level. So, oh, that's shitty. That's really bad. Alright, that's a
Alistair
8.
will love it no matter what.
Wait, oh, I'm sorry. 8, 12 for a 3rd level spell. Ugh. And then that's 10, 15. Done.
Okay. Okay, so you see, Alistair, you see from your peripheral as Ophelia quickly darts over to you as she mutters this quick prayer to her god Valkyr as she touches her hand to you, and you feel energy start to heal at your wounds. And for a moment, you kind of smell the same air that you smelled back when you were in Water's Deep, just that salty, briny air, and kind of like a tinge of like electricity to it.
It's fucking weird. I
It's
rolled on
fucking
D&D
weird.
Beyond to see if I would get a higher number, and I got the exact same total with different dice results.
He thinks his arm fell asleep, and he's like this now, like.
It feels like your arm. You got that weird staticky feeling.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
Am I having a
Pins and
stroke?
needles. Pins and needles. Pins and needles. All right. Next, it is Jan. He's gonna finish this dude off. Just fuck this guy in particular. That attack misses. He's going to expend his divine points because he likes to do that. For my d8s. Okay. So you see as Jaeon, he goes to swing once with his sword, but you see the lizard folk just kind of like catch it with his club and like fling it back. Then Jaeon, you just like see him just kind of like snarl angrily as now kind of like taking the sword with both hands. You see like it just kind of like charge with this like radiant light as he swings it down, and there seems to be like almost this thunderous boom as it connects. And the lizard man is now a smoldering pile of ash in front of him. Wow. Alright. Ferris is being a good girl and staying in the cart. Tarsius.
I'm gonna move over here for a still ledge to get that you know,
sweet yeah.
flank. All right, sorry, bro. I'm gonna say it. Well, I should roleplay it. Sorry, bro. I'm gonna have to kill you. I'm sorry. That is 27? No, 26 to hit.
But I asked him.
You did ask him a question. 26 to hit, that will hit.
Okay.
asked
Greater
that
weapon
question, but you didn't
fighting. So if
understand
I
it.
roll a 2, I get to re-roll my dice. So I'm gonna roll another dice.
Reroll yo dice.
Cool, I got another 2. Awesome. So that's 7 points of damage. Done. I mean, yeah, nothing else that I have would be beneficial here. I could take an action search to hit again.
That is up to you. What was your damage, by the way?
7.
Okay.
The lowest I could do.
Hey, it happens.
You know what?
Yeah, I'll action search to hit again. Alright, action search, taking another freaking swing at this boy.
This boy.
Nice scrim.
That is 16. I don't know if that hits.
16. Bop. 16 hits.
Oh,
Patience,
cool.
you wanted to scream?
Yeah, it's like I asked him in his tongue.
Well, Patience, I'm sorry, because that is going to be 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. Okay.
Well, she just screamed it in common, so at least everybody else can.
As I swing. Oh,
No.
sorry! Oh, God. Yeah, 11 plus 5.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I want to hear what he has to say.
Just bring
Oh,
him back
he's
from the
not
dead.
looking good.
Okay. Well, good. He's at that level.
He's not looking good
I'm
at
gonna
all.
look towards Cordelia. Sorry, you want to be defensive for a bit? Let him finish answering the question.
All right. And that's it, Tarsius.
Yep, that's it for me.
All right. Cordelia, it is your turn.
Cordelia is gonna do her 2 attacks.
Okay.
But
Cordelia.
role play purposes, I'm bashing it with my shield, basically non-lethal.
That's also super
Our
smart.
RP purposes basically is like I'm just pop, but or maybe just the hilt or the
Cordelia say
rapier,
Python
but
strike.
yeah,
God.
non-lethal on both attacks. Okay, I don't know if this is a good one. 8 plus 12, so I guess that's not a good one. The second attack is a 19 though.
19 will hit.
Okay, so just one attack. 13, 14.
14.
14 total the damage.
Cordelia, how would you like to do this?
Yes, I've been thinking about this in case I do the final thing. Hearing Patience says I asked him questions. Cordelia is gonna go like, fine. Distract him with the hilt of the sword.
Okay.
Just kind of punch with the what's that little guard on the rapier.
Yeah.
And that
Hand
doesn't
guard.
really do anything because 12 strength. I don't know if that's gonna do anything to that big boy. So what Cordelia is gonna do is like just a little image of what Carabao does. So she will go over here, like basically like leap off the statue with one leg and with a shield just punch it with the points.
All right.
Excellent.
All right. And you sorry, were you going for non-lethal damage on that, or
Just non-lethal. That's why
non-lethal?
roleplay purposes. I was using the shield
Perfect.
to bop him.
All right. As you do, you kind of like take a leap, quick turn as you use your momentum of your fall to crack your buckler into his face, and you see his face just kind of like snap to the side, and just his whole body just kind of like sways, and then he just collapses onto the ground.
And then I'll turn around to the rest. Not really knowing, like they don't understand her or anything. We're like, put your swords down or weapons down, pointing at the rest. But I don't know if they'll understand me.
Do they look like they understand?
Are you speaking in common?
No.
Yes, because that's all like. Yeah.
So if you're speaking in common, they
Yes, I don't. But
From what you can
does
tell,
it-
they seem to still be on the attack.
Can I use a reaction?
Sure.
Patience seeing that, and then she looks over and just screams out in like Angie Draconic, the exact same thing. Put your weapons down, like, and sure, I will attempt to intimidate on that if I can.
Yeah, roll me an intimidation. You tiny, tiny little terror.
Because that's what I was trying to do as well, to be
It's a
honest.
dirty 20.
But you know,
I
they
have a
don't
plus 8
understand.
to intimidation.
Patience is a chihuahua, and everyone should be afraid of her.
A plus 8 to intimidation. This 8-year-old kid.
She has a fucking plus 8 to intimidation. She is terrifying. Then again, children are terrifying.
Yeah.
Just screaming, like almost like reaching the frequencies of a dog whistle as she screams at the top of her lungs for everyone to put their weapons down.
Tarsius puts his weapon down.
As you see these giant lizard creatures like look over in your direction, Patience, and like you see like their frills on their heads just kind of like stand up in alarm. One of them still on all fours as he's like has Arian's foot in his mouth. Arian's just kind of like
No, she still has 5 little like meteors like swirling
Right.
around her too.
as the one still standing, you see his club just kind of drop to the dirt. And you see the other one that's holding Arian's foot just like slowly unhinge his jaw. And they just kind of like back up.
I'm going to disarm the giant lizard. The snake guy.
Alright, the giant snake guy.
Yeah, I'm disarming him.
Okay, sure thing. Alright, just continuing in order. Yuliy, what will you be doing?
Yuliy is just gonna go back to Ophelia, sigh a little bit. I guess to have to protect the princess. Now that I'm getting paid, I have to actually do my job.
Arian is gonna just kind of jump back a few feet after that and just kind of knock his bow and just kind of like look at all of you like, what's going on? Alright, snake guy is knocked out. Alistair, what are we doing?
He's going to kind of back up. He's still not looking too great. And he's just going to like be looking at his hands like he's debating on what to do. And he's just going to be like, I can heal myself, but Sister Sarah said I'm not allowed to touch myself. But I can heal myself. And he's just going to be in a debate with himself.
You pure bastard.
So he's just gonna be like staring at his hands as he's readying like lay on hands, but he's not committing to it just yet.
Jaren just kind of looks over in your direction.
I can't.
Kind of pinches the bridge of his nose. You realize that's not what she meant when she said that.
But that's what she said!
She said not to touch.
Can you touch me?
She inhales deeply.
All the fandom is like, yes, please. All you guys out there.
Alright, anything else, Alistair?
No, he's having a moral dilemma right now.
Patience.
Uh-huh.
Frat, what do I do?
That's like, man, it's totally like normal and stuff.
Man,
you know?
bro, it's like totally
Okay,
natural.
what
You have
can
hands attached to
I
yourself. Like,
Dude.
since you're like yourself and you have hands, aren't you like always touching yourself?
Whoa. Bro.
God, what can I do?
That's why it's great to have hands, because you could give yourself like hugs.
Want to see Alistair use lay on hands? Please join our Zesty tier on our Patreon.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
She's gonna go up to here and just look between both of them, and since the other one's knocked out,
As you walk towards them, you see them just kind of like back up just a bit.
and then she'll just snap at them and, Draconic, just like, we seek the green dragon, where are they? Crosses her arms and taps her,
Her hoof. Her little hoof.
yeah.
As you see them just kind of like look between each other and just like they look down at you like they're obviously startled and skittish, and they look like they kind of want to bolt into the forest, and then they see their obvious leader just coiled on the ground, limp and possibly dead.
Mm-hmm.
As they just kind of in Draconic back to you. We know not where the green dragon is, but we can take you to a place that... And they just kind of like look at each other like they're unsure of what it is you want, since they can't give you a green dragon.
Mm-hmm.
We know a place of worship.
She'll repeat that back to the party, just like they mentioned a place of worship for. She'll look at them again just to be sure. A place of worship for dragons.
It is now.
Yeah, and she'll state that back to the rest of the party. Could be Colt.
I'll shake my head and sheath my axe in a second, because it's totally not my turn at all.
Alright. So for the purpose of this, would we say that everybody's intended goal is not combat based, but to get information?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
For me, anyways.
So, in that case, we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that.
Alistair's just like, owie!
Is music back on?
Yes.
Lo-fi.
I feel so bad.
D&D
Patience can't heal, but I feel like she would just go up to Alistair and just take a band-aid and just be like, there you go.
Jan just kind of walks up to Alistair. And you just see him like take his hand, and you see it start to kind of like glow with that familiar kind of lay on hands. As he takes his hand, and he just kind of like, bop on your forehead.
Yeah.
Should have had a B8.
Basically, you almost hear like a hollow thunk noise.
I'm gonna start.
And you will get 10 HP.
Okay.
Alright, so you're taking the time to tie him up.
Yep. Take away his weapons and his straps.
Which, he is a snake, but, it's a feat to do.
Yeah, my thought is, like, even if his hands are tied, he can still move around and bite us.
Yeah.
So he's not bound. I don't want to turn him upside down on a tree, because then I don't want blood rushing to his head. I'll just...
Okay, so... Also,
Hoil him
my
up, yes.
bad. I totally read
Tie
this
him into a ball.
wrong. My bad. Totally read it wrong, but I can speak Abyssal.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't.
So round of applause.
We're gonna say specifically for this, because this is a thing that happens. Your brain wasn't tuned to the right channel in the moment.
Hey, I've
so
been
you
there.
heard the words. You heard the words, but they just didn't connect.
I've been there, dude. I was in a subway in
All the time.
Japan, and I was like, man, I can't understand the kanji. And then someone explained it to me. It's like, man, you're such a fast reader. I couldn't understand. Like, it says it in English right at the bottom. Oh. Also said it in Spanish, too. So there's two languages up there that I
Also,
knew.
in your defense, dyslexia.
Sure, but like
No,
for
it's
some
just,
reason I
it's
forgot
just
how to
that
read
when-
English and Spanish at that
Sometimes
time.
you forget. Sometimes you forget to turn the switch, and you're like, wait, hold on.
No,
that's
it's
the
just that
language.
when I'm it's just that when I look at
Also-
languages all the time, common is the first one. So I
Right.
just stopped at common, but it's in alphabetical order. So abyssal and then common. All the time, common was the first language,
Jeremiah,
and then the
thank you so
rest.
much. I love you so much.
I want to bury these guys.
All right.
I thought I was like, wait, I can understand Abyssal, and I'm like, nope, not this tiefling.
You kind of like as you start to like go to bury them, you see the two remaining ones just kind of like look at you and they kind of like start speaking amongst each other in Draconic. Patience, you picking up the. It's like why is he burying that? I don't understand. That's a waste.
She's even trying to figure out, like,
I know what they're doing. Tarsius has no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Patience, just like,
Into the ground.
Into the ground as
Yeah,
you
it's
start
like-
to bury them.
I mean,
And
it's
the
gonna
other
take a
one,
bit.
they're like
It's like-
conversing amongst each other and just. It's just
Yeah,
like, well, maybe this way. I don't know. Maybe he has a good idea. Like maybe this way, if we get hungry, we know where they're buried. We just dig it up.
Fucking love lizard folk.
Lizard folk are so great.
Waste
yeah, and Patience
not.
being like,
Waste not, want not.
yeah, no, but Patience is like, yeah, no, it's weird. I'm still trying. I mean, it's weird.
But why do you bury your food? I don't understand.
To them, it's not food.
So can we have it?
No.
I don't think I should ask that question. It'll be kind of weird if I ask that.
As you see them just kind of like as they're talking to you, they're kind of like hunched down, like on their knees. Like these two, like they're like these
Oh
massive,
God,
like
they're massive. and
they're about
she's
the same
teeny.
size as Tarsius, really, and like they're just kind of like hunched down, just kind of like looking at you, just kind of like their hands on their knees, just like can you ask them? I mean,
Are
it's
we-
gonna be a long walk.
Are we gonna have new friends again?
Patience is just gonna be like, they're wondering if they can have the dead.
Oh, yeah. If they have different, like, burial ceremonies, I apologize. It could have, like, sea-based or river-based
Don't
ceremonies.
think it's for burial reasons.
What
More
what are
like,
you- what do you want to do?
more of the carnivorous nature.
I'm gonna look at them and sigh.
Well, if that's
Alistair!
As Jayon and Alistair were in a deep conversation about how, using lay on hands for your own survival purposes is not touching yourself.
So if that's not what she meant, what does she mean? Because that's what she said.
He's gonna just kind of like sigh, just gonna. I don't know how you want me to say this. And Arian just kind of like walks over. He puts his arm around your shoulder, like, "Well, so when a boy comes of age,
And
you start to get these urges." And he
Hey,
starts like,
If our D&D games aren't about telling you about the birds and the bees, I don't know what it is.
exactly.
The heck of the second world.
so
Evander
here,
became
Patience is going
father
to
too.
this tree, and she's just gonna grab a branch and then just come back. Huh?
Okay.
Oh no, it's not to hit Arian if that's what you were thinking.
Oh, that's what I thought it was entirely. I thought you're gonna have to just straight up beat him with a branch, and I'll be like, I mean, you can.
She's just gonna take it.
I won't stop you.
No, because she was gonna take it and just again like mentioning to the lizard folk, like yeah, again, it's weird. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's odd.
I'm gonna
It's very
go
strange.
over
Very
to one
strange.
of them and be like,
And
with the
then
body
she's
of
gonna
one
go
of them
right
I have
here.
not buried. Go.
Oh, they will take the body off your hands and they'll kind of like move over to this side of the road as you see them. They kind of like pull these knives out from their belts, but from the looks of it, they don't look to be like knives for, no, not for the purpose of fighting, but more for the purpose of like, skinning and like cleaving and filleting.
Burning knives.
I'll be
Yes.
like,
Absolutely.
I think I'm supposed to be uncomfortable with this, but I'm just staring and I can't
And they're
stop.
just gonna kind of like look at you, and they're just gonna keep doing their work of basically stripping down the dead to usable parts. And
Yeah. If is Tarsius saying that out loud?
Yep.
Yeah, Patience is like, eh.
so it'll be
And then she's gonna turn around and start poking the snake with the branch.
It's
Is the big boy already tied up and secured?
Here.
hopefully.
Hey Tarsius, just to add on to your uncomfortableness, what my mom does it.
She skins your friends.
She skins our food.
Well, yeah. I mean, I skin food too, but that's my friends. I wouldn't skin you and eat you. I could. I read a book about how Minotaurs can actually digest their own flesh. So if I'm ever starving, I can eat my leg and like continue to survive. But I don't think it's good.
Oh my god. Tarsius, roll me a general intelligence, I should say.
All right.
I'll roll with that for your tying this guy up.
My int is +0, so 15.
15? That's not bad. Hey,
I did go
you did go to gentleman's school. However, this is not something they prepared you for in gentleman's school, but you improvised fairly well. Because it's like, well, how does one tie up a snake? Because they don't have legs, and if you tie up their hands, they could still slither away. So what do we do in this predicament? And so you kind of fashion a way for essentially taking the kind of like the leathers of his harness and kind of like binding his arms behind his back, and then taking that and kind of coiling up the rest of his tail in a way that it just kind of like makes him a big circle so he can't quite go anywhere.
I'm making him a bow tie.
You're making him a bow tie is what you did. So you successfully managed to keep him. You feel this is the correct way that this would work.
Yep. I have
No,
done it
that's-
good.
You've done it good. You did it. You done did it. All right. So with your this Yanti attacker tied up, having ambushed you, and these two lizard folk promising to take you to essentially the place it is that they came from, saying that it has ties with the cult. What is your plan of action next?
I guess I'm gonna look at everybody. We should probably wait until he wakes up so he doesn't attack us on the road. We're not prepared. Or if we go and he's in the cart and we're all walking, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, after a while, they gotta kind of like, I guess, escort us there.
Yeah, that's the word. Oh, I'm gonna walk over to Alistair and I'm gonna talk to him about the ethics of cannibalism. But that's a different.
He's getting two vastly wild, differently like talks right now.
So Tarsius, as you walk over, Arian's like in the midst of explaining the birds and the bees to Alistair, and it's like, yeah. So I mean, it's completely natural. I mean, sometimes you just wake up and it's there, and you got to do something about it. So and that's not wrong. There's nothing wrong about it.
Alistair's just like, I don't. That's not a thing that happens to me.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine too. But, you know, in case it does, there's nothing wrong.
Okay. And then
It's not
like
bad. I don't know how your god operates. I don't know. Jayon! Is Frat chill with you, you know, fooling around? Like, do you have to be celibate? Is that a thing?
Oh
Did
my-
you take like an oath of celibacy?
Peaches is standing right next to Jayon. What does celibate mean?
You'll see Tarsius completely still at the conversation. I was just gonna talk about people eating themselves, but you made it awkward. I'm turning around.
No, you made it awkward. Actually, no, let's talk about that too. So, you know, cannibalism, right? Are we talking cannibalism or are we talking cannibalism?
As I'm walking away.
Anyway,
nope,
so that's
he noped out of there.
So.
I'm not gonna fall into a trap.
No, Cordelia's just gonna roll her eyes like boys talking about boy stuff.
Yep, pretty much. That's why he's
Boys
leaving.
talking about boys things.
But no one answered my question.
Going over here petting the horse.
Yeah,
As you
pick
go to
all
pet the horse, as you go to pet the horse, you see Ferris just kind of like poke her head out of the window. It's like, are we done? Is it everything over with?
Yeah, I'm gonna collect weapons and start bringing the weapons over to her. Here you go.
Oh, okay. She just kind of like holds her little arms out from the window and just kind of like, oh.
I'm gonna
grabs
also
them.
go to
giant
the
scimitar.
to the lizard folk. I'm not gonna take their cutting knives, but like, can I have that? I'm just gonna go reach and grab it. Take their bow. Take whatever other fucking weapon they had.
They'll let you do that. They're in the midst of just doing their thing.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. I'm
Leo
collecting
friend.
all their weapons.
Which, if you all look over, it's gonna be a thing to look at.
Yeah,
so.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
I am gonna ask Tarsius, like, brother, is
Yeah.
that big snake secure?
No. Not even one bit.
As I'm still sitting there poking it with a stick.
As it is out cold.
Well, like, I thought you tied him up.
Dude, but he's a snake.
How does one tie up a snake?
I don't know.
And as Cordelia's kind of walking this way to try and see how to tie him up.
Which you've attempted to try to like at least tie your hair back so it's not like always like slithering into your face, and you know that trying to wrangle down a snake is nigh impossible.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just gonna sit here until everybody's ready to go, and then I guess I'll
I mean,
just
I'm
pick
ready.
them up. Okay.
I can levitate him.
Ooh,
Anyone has a
okay.
net?
Yeah, no.
Right.
Let me do that. I can levitate him.
Oh, and that's
How much
actually
can you
really smart.
levitate?
Alright. As Patience puts her hands out and she casts Levitate.
5,000 pounds? What's the fucking limit on levitate?
Yeah, there's always like, what is the limit of levitate? I think it's like 500.
Thousands and thousands. Like you can. Oh, telekinesis.
Oh,
is
is
what I'm
it?
thinking about. Apologies.
500 pounds.
About 500
I'm
pounds.
thinking of telekinesis.
Yeah.
My bad. Could you pick up Tarsius? I think you can.
I mean,
Yeah,
probably
because
so.
Tarsius weighs less than Turtle Boy.
Less than 500.
I will say for the purposes this snake boy is
Large.
just at the he's large.
Yeah, that's a tough call.
Yeah.
And he is a snake, so he's all muscle.
He's all muscle. That's correct. So it's just it's like, how do you calculate the weight of this large snake man?
I know,
Yeah,
I'm trying to
cool.
think.
Patience was just gonna try it.
Just ask,
Roll me an Arcana.
ask basically.
Arcana?
Yeah, roll me an Arcana.
Cool. I'm proficient. in
Ask
Arcana.
Google about an anaconda and then times 4 it.
Dirty 20.
Valid. Dirty 20? Okay. I'll say. Alright. Two.
Oh, and a large anaconda can weigh up to 1,100 pounds.
God.
That's an anaconda.
That's an anaconda. Creature, because D&D size only goes by square spaces.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Or
instead of me casting levitate, I could reduce him.
There's something.
What if I reduce him? Make him smaller.
Doesn't it take only 1 minute?
It'll last a minute, but if you're gonna haul him into the cart, then
Now
Is
he's
the
just
cart
going
gonna
to
break?
expand in the car. I'll just carry him. It's fine.
Well, I was gonna say, will he break the cart?
Yeah, I'll just carry him.
Why don't we just ask him questions here?
Fine.
right?
Let's have weapons on his throat. If he's not gonna answer, then
No, because he could just be dumb and like impale himself. I'll just sit next to him. Don't worry.
I'm just gonna sit. She's just gonna move to sit on top of the rock and just sit there. And it's like, I mean, if he tries to attack, I can always have a spell ready.
Yeah. I'll just like sit cross-legged right next to him, just waiting for him to wake up.
Okay. All right. So, general plan is just to wait for him to wake up.
Yeah.
I'll secure him with grapples and like tie his hands or something.
I
And
will
then
say-
I'm gonna slap him.
Oh, okay.
You're just gonna slap him awake. Okay.
Do I have like a bing? I finally understood what he said in the beginning. If you allow it anyway. Or maybe roll. You want me to roll history or intelligence?
Roll me
I
history.
remember what he said?
Roll me history to see
Yeah.
if you can recall it. It was a lot happening in a moment.
This is dirty 20.
course it
17
is.
plus 3.
All right, let me find words. It would have been kind of along the lines of how it was mostly just like a dirty threat for the most part. Of I hope you're, I hope to feed your screams to the Great Mother. Essentially, what he said. Which, if you want to roll, if you have religion trained, you could roll on that.
I do.
Okay,
I
roll me a
do.
religion.
That is a 16 total.
Total. All right, so this will be a fairly easy thing for you to recall, as you would have done some research in your time, especially with other kind of snake-like races, because sometimes curiosity gets the best of you. There, of course, being a particular
Uh-huh.
Oh, you froze. No. Both of
Yeah,
them
everybody-
froze.
That sucks.
Yeah, they kind of stopped at Discord as well.
Ah, hope the internet didn't crap out.
Maybe
Alright,
their
guys.
internet or something.
Yeah,
I'll send a message.
yeah. Just be patient for a second. Looks like they're
Aye.
trying to reconnect. So, what do you think Vic was gonna say? Post it in the chat below.
They're probably like Great Mother, maybe the Green Dragon.
I think she's talking about big.
They are
five-headed-
green snakes.
Oh, I'm sure they're talking about five-headed baby.
Oh, they're probably talking about just the Green Dragon at the moment, because like in the area is Neuron Vein, like kind of in the area with grabbing the mask and stuff.
Yeah,
So it might be him.
might be.
Vic just
our
sent me a
internet
message that just
crapped.
went, yeah.
Internet just crapped. Huh. Well,
Well,
Should we like, I don't know, suspend your
I was-
disbelief?
I was gonna say, I think this is the appropriate time.
Ah!
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Hear words.
oh.
Okay, that was the thing.
Alrighty. Hey,
All right, what did you hear?
nothing.
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 Fuck.
All I heard was essentially.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
So you did, having done some research in, because sometimes curiosity would get the best of you, and wanting to kind of cultures of other races that kind of have a bit of a snake motif going on, because sometimes you get a little curious. One consistent factor that seems to be worshipped, I should say, through all cultures in a way, is that of the mother, as was mentioned by him, which is Dendar, the Night Serpent.
Not even what I thought.
Not what I thought either. The Night Serpent.
So,
I had an epiphany.
as you mentioned this,
Cordelia, so like
after you slap him,
it's just I'm not too familiar with the words of Abyssal. Uncle Ariel kind of taught me a little bit, and Cole didn't stop talking about it.
yes.
But I think he's talking about this one night serpent that I kind of did when I was researching out of curiosity, and then I go,
slap him
and
awake.
then I said, "Wake up, you bastard!" In Abyssal.
He's like, "Oh, I just remembered. I speak Abyssal, bitch." As you slap him, and he just kind of like stirs awake, and he's just like kind of like the film that covers his eyes just kind of like opens. As the first thing he does is you see him just kind of like flex against the restraints and then go still.
I'll step
then he
on
just looks
his
at you.
like chest, like this, with my
Cordelia.
Yep, rapier right on the throat. Answer, or I'll make it quick. Or don't participate. What was the word I was looking for?
Don't no. Fucking know.
That whatever that
Como se
English.
dice?
Or it will be long and it will hurt. This is all in Abyssal, so I'm just like,
that's
Yes, exactly like that. Exactly like that.
That's even more threatening because she's so soft spoken and like polite. So it's
And then next thing you
horrifying.
know, it's just
You see the
As
big
you-
brother just like doing a good job.
as Alistair, this very petite, soft-spoken woman that you've been traveling with, all of a sudden just as she speaks, just gets this deep guttural bass in her tone. As she's speaking in a very harsh tongue that I don't think you've experienced before.
He's next to Tarsius, so he's just gonna like lean forward and be like, "Is she gonna like throw up or?" like,
I'll
Sure.
go like, I'm sorry, I'm speaking their tongue, I'm guessing,
Oh, okay.
and then go back to Abyssal. Now answer me.
God.
Yikes!
As I pierce the ground right beside his face.
He'll just kind of like tilt his head into where you pierced your sword into the ground, and then he'll just kind of like look back up at you, and then in Abyssal just say, "Then make it quick."
I'll pull my hood back. I'll pull my hood down.
Your hood down so you all the snakes.
All the snakes comes out.
Irian points, holy shit, she's got snakes for hair.
It was like, it won't be quick.
I'm gonna look at my sister and be like,
It will be long and it will hurt. Who's this Dendar serpent? Are you in the cult?
towards Alistair. She's doing really, really good.
He's just like, yeah, like.
I don't know if you understand that. Was it like, are you with a cult?
Yes, as I think Cordelia is the only one that speaks Abyssal, so
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll once in a while stop being like that and go back to my soft-spoken common. Tell them what's
anyway.
going on. Anyway, what's going on is
Cordelia
Yes.
should do it in metal
Patience
dance.
is gonna ask the one question that she had asked before they got knocked out. Yeah, just kind of sitting there, just dangling her feet off this rock, just swaying them, just like. Do you know where the green dragon is?
is that interconnect?
She's gonna say that in Draconic.
Okay.
As he just kind of he kind of like gives like this rasping hiss of agitation as he just tries to flex his coils against the restraints, and he just goes still again as he starts
when he does that, like try to fight off the restraints, I'll activate the thunder on the rapier.
Okay.
It's pierced like on the ground, not so it's not to hit him basically.
All right, so.
And I'm fully doing this to intimidate him, just so you know, so that he'll cooperate.
As he just kind of gives like this rasping hiss as he begins to speak in common.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Ooh.
I suppose you won't leave me be until I give you what you want.
Nope.
You did it, Tempest.
So you speak.
I speak when it pleases me.
That means the whole time when I was like, hey, put your weapons down, we don't want to fight, you wanted to fight?
So
That's
just
Tarsius.
As he just kind of like looks you up and down. And just like looks between you and Cordelia. Just... Isn't it in our nature to want to fight?
No.
It is a greater honor to die a warrior as a coward.
It's not a coward to continue living. I think that your society and your upbringing has depicted a very testosterone-driven idealism of what a warrior should be when a common household individual who is striving and trying to make a living for their children could also be considered a warrior. Just saying.
And with that too, it was like, I feel like you're stalling for time. I'm gonna remove my foot. Immediately, my knee is gonna go right here, so I'm like close to this bastard.
Jeez.
And just the snakes is just gonna go around his face. Snake there.
I think Jeremiah's trying to work something out right now.
Yes. Now, answer the questions. Are you with a cult? Answer my question. Suggestion.
I love we have these two good boys trying to be philosophical, a little demon girl just being like, where's the dragon, and fucking Jeremiah just torturing this bastard.
I'm not torturing him.
I mean,
it's interrogation.
Hey,
what's the
Cordelia,
AC?
Oreo would be proud.
It's just 11. It's not really a high AC, but it's,
18.
yeah.
I want Alistair to step in, maybe. He can do some stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
As you see like the magic trying to cloud his eyes, he just kind of like shakes it away and he just kind of gives this dry chuckle. You would make an excellent priestess.
Of Paler, yes.
That's a compliment.
It was like, no. It was like, I am a priestess of Palor, so yes. And then I'm just gonna stand up, and then turn around, just like, God damn it, that never works. I'm gonna go like,
Alistair will stride over
Yes.
next to Cordelia and be like, "Can I try?"
Uh-oh.
Sure.
He's gonna cast Zone of
Maybe it
Truth.
was like I'm gonna look at
God.
Okay.
because he was gonna go tell Alistair, but don't step on him like I did. I think you're a little bit more heavier than me.
That's like everybody in the area, right? Everyone 20 feet or something?
Literally everybody in the area.
Yeah, yeah. It needs to roll.
15 feet. 15-foot area.
Is it
Oh,
wisdom
roll,
save?
what's it? Charisma?
Oh God, Arian's in that. Oh no.
Yeah,
Charisma save?
he is.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Everyone.
Christmas save.
Charisma save?
Oh,
Yep,
cool.
I failed
Plus
that.
1.
I have a 6.
3 plus 1 equals 4.
What's the DC, Alistair?
I'm trying to find it. 13. A charisma save.
23.
I got a 6. I can tell that I don't have to answer. I just can't tell the truth.
All right,
I mean,
let me roll
can't
for the
tell a
other
lie.
Yeah, exactly.
I sit here and I'm like, you asked me to roll a charisma save with my child who has a +8.
Okay.
23.
All right. So, what do you ask, Alistair?
Cordelia, what did you ask him?
If he's part of the cult.
Are you part of the cult? He'll point.
He's just gonna point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Yanti are of their own kin.
I think that means no.
Just calling from on top of the rock. Do you know where the do you know where the green dragon is?
Dragons have wings.
That is the truth.
Okay, but like the location.
It is not my duty to know the ongoings of the dragons.
So you just attack preemptively without even questioning who's coming by.
Yeah.
What I do is my own business.
Are
The
you doing
business
this
of
because
those- Yes?
are you doing this because you're hungry?
Always hunger.
I can teach you how to farm.
And he just kind of sits there.
Payson's just up on the rock, just kind of scopes and rolls her eyes.
Well,
As he just kind of looks between all of you.
look at Alistair. Push towards the snake eye. Do we let him go? There's not really a way we can like arrest him.
They're
Yeah, his friends died. That's sad.
they're just basically hunting for food, and
Yeah,
apparently we're food.
I think that he wanted to kill us because he thinks he's a macho man or something. But
Yes,
Toxic
I
Nancy
believe that.
Lily.
yeah, Tarsius ain't about that shit.
no, that's why Cordelia is just kind of agreeing. Was like he's just really trying to hunt for food, and to him, we are the food.
I guess it technically makes sense. Are you gonna be a jerk if we let you go?
You know, if you attack us again, we're gonna have no choice but to defend ourselves and kill you as well.
Like I threw back some punches, man.
I do what I must by the will of my people.
Well, then fucking learn how to farm. Like, that's a really simple solution. You are an amphibious creature. You can obviously make some hydroponic things. I read about it in a book. And you can have both the land and the water. You can have fishing. Like, there's a lot of things that you can do if you apply your mind to it.
We are carnivorous people.
You can still eat veggies, God. Does everybody hate veggies?
I'm like,
Oh, then fish.
I mean, fish. My brother did say fish, and fish are meat.
You can hunt game and then be respectful about it. I'm just saying, if you're hunting people, they fight back harder than a deer will fight back. I'm not telling you how to live your life.
Are you killing me or are you letting me go?
I'm going to lecture you because you hurt my friend. No.
Patience is just standing because she would have walked down like the rock and then just stood underneath the statue, just like, let's just let him go. We're not getting anything out of this.
You're gonna teach us what the dragon is or something. I'm pointing to the lizard folk that are eating their people right now.
Yeah, they're kind of like, they're kind of eating like the meat that they can salvage from it, and you see them just kind of like collecting like the bones and like they already would have like taken like the leathery skin and just kind of like rolled it up so that they could like dry it out later and use it for leathers and such.
A light bulb's gonna like appear in Tarsius, and you can see he's gonna get really excited. Wait. You said your people. Are you being like universal when you say that? Like, are they your people? Because they're your friends?
They're not friends.
Why are you working with them?
They are small-minded creatures that need direction.
That's not fair.
That's not very nice. You should treat all your bros like bros. Speaking of bros, he's gonna get out his Bible and be like, let me tell you about the bro. And he's gonna...
I'm gonna get really excited, sit down, like move the Unity up so he's like, look with me, just us both. He's like, you're gonna like it. I really like Frat. He sounds like a really nice guy. You're gonna like this.
Alistair's like, he's the best, bro. And then he's gonna start telling the story of Frat. And like, all of it.
God.
All of it.
All of it. Oh, that he knows of, yes.
This poor Yuliy.
As you're subjecting this Yanti to psychological torture to a degree he never witnessed. And patience, since you're kind of like in the area. Just hear you look into the woods like, I miss Lena. Like, she's so pretty. Like I could describe her to you, but like how I describe her just does not do her justice, like at all.
If she's that pretty, why was she with you? And then I turn around and go back to the cart and pet the horse.
Because we're in love, and like I love her, and I'm still trying to. Okay, look, I'm a deeply insecure guy, so I talk a lot in order to cover up the fact that I am deeply insecure about the fact that I don't know if this woman loves me or not, but I love her very much. Why did I say that?
Oh.
What?
I'm gonna look towards him. You got lassoed.
When Tarsius says this, Cordelia's gonna go whoosh. She's walking away. She's walking away.
Okay.
Oh my god.
After our conversation about Frat, I look towards the UNT. Look, I'm gonna let you go. As long as it's okay with everybody else. You should really tell your people to try to work together with others, so you're not hunted yourself. Because we see one of your own went into a bar and got killed just because he looks different. And I understand. I look pretty different too. So I get the stares and I get the people trying to beat me up. But if you try to work with your society, to work with the other societies, we're not that different. You eat a lot of meat. I eat a lot of meat. You can raise individuals. There's wizards that can be like ba-boom, and they make a cow, and like you eat the cow, and then that's it. And then no actual animal was actually harmed. That's pretty ingenious. You should get one of your guys to like learn how to make cows. See? Save the
conjure
entire
cows.
society. Think about it. You won't regret it.
Watching all of this. How does the Xeonti look after all that?
He just looks like he wants to die. Just kind of like, just like, if a snake could roll his eyes, he would. But unfortunately, it's anatomically impossible for him to do that. So
I'm getting lectured by a pampered big boy.
yeah, right.
Yeah, Patience is just watching all this, and then she's gonna just say off, like in Draconic, just because she's finding this all so humorous. It's just my mom's scarier.
Are you going to let me go now?
You promise not to be a jerk?
I promise.
Okay, hold you to
Is that Zone of Truth still on?
The Zone of Truth is still on. That's correct.
Okay. Just
But
He
did
said-
he
he said-
pass?
he said he
Or
would.
did he not
Ah.
pass?
He said he
That's
promised.
the question.
Okay. Remember, you're bigger than me, but I hurt more. I'm gonna untie him, start
Okay.
getting my rope. Okay.
When that's happening to Cordelia's, not really just being protective of his brother, so she'll while all the way over there, she'll prepare her bow
Yeah.
just to be safe.
Bye.
Is he just kind of like, are you giving him his things back or just letting him go?
Nope, let him go. I'm keeping
All
his
right.
weapons.
That's valid. So he will just climb up onto the rock and slither off.
He's a big man. I know he can
Yep.
fucking defend for himself without anything.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess
Yeah.
just telling the truth. And then put
And
my
so-
bow back.
Alistair's gonna close his book and then just be like, another bro saved. As he watches the snake slither away.
I'm looking at Alistair. You did a really good job. Like, I was super impressed at everything you did.
Oh my
Like, you
God.
saved his broness.
I did. Broness. And then he's gonna like walk over to like Tarsius and just like hand him like the book.
Ooh,
And be like, if you ever want to read it,
yeah.
there you go.
Okay.
Still kinda like, close eyes.
I like drew in the margins sometimes, but it was of Frat, so I don't think it's that bad.
Oh, I think it's
So-
fine.
You're just gonna
Oh,
see
yeah.
like little doodles of like this like kind of like this buff guy with like long wavy hair. He's just like going like this with a smiley face. Like
I won't do it now, but eventually when we're riding in the cart and I think everybody's asleep, I'm gonna look towards those margins and I'll let my hair go down. Like, I'm just gonna.
that's cute. All right, I think that's a good spot to leave off at. Oh, and thus the day was saved.
And
Yo.
thus
Yay.
the day
Yo,
was
we did good.
saved
Yo,
by
we did
Lord
good.
Frat.
Did fantastic, bravo. So until next time, as you are being led off by two lizard folk that have promised to show you the hideout that they had come from.
Wait,
I need to mention that chat said that the drawings in the margins are called doodles.
The doodles.
Dude.
Absolutely.
I just
The
want
pun
to.
is here.
I agree.
want to note that this is 2 campaigns in a row that we try to give lizard folk the benefit of the doubt, and we're like, please, we don't want to kill you. And then afterwards, they're like, I guess we can show you the way to this thing that you really need to be there. What? Okay, cool. Say
Yeah,
it.
it's almost as if lizard folk don't really have much of a brain cell.
What? They have brain
You know,
cells.
They do. They just like
They're
you know.
just very reactionary.
They have more important things to think about, like what they're gonna eat next, and like making a really cool stick that they found.
Lay on rock, lick eyeball.
They're thinking about that next rock they're gonna find for a sunbath. Like they've got better things to think of
I
than
cannot wait to make a
than
lizard folk
the-
character for y'all.
they've got better things to think of than the complex inner workings of a cult.
Yeah, what is that? That doesn't benefit the group. Fucking cults. Oh, look, I killed this thing.
Is Tiamat gonna give us food? Maybe. That is not the answer I want. But
Good
you guys are bigger and scarier than us, so we have to listen to you now. Because that's how our society works.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys for watching as this group makes the bad guys turn over a new leaf, one chapter of Alistair's Bible at a time. As everyone's given a stern talking to with a zone of truth. Was his ways changed? We'll never know.
Probably not.
I don't know. But yeah, so you guys now have a pathway to follow, possibly towards the worm speaker that you heard was in, who was recently seen in Borskire Bridge, hoping that he might lead you to either stopping the cult in their endeavors further and possibly also finding that dragon mask that was taken.
Yes.
So, this video will be edited and put on YouTube at a later date. Thank you guys for watching. As always, we appreciate you and giving us your wonderful puns and commentary.
Yeah.
And
You guys are awesome.
you guys are super awesome. So, yeah, stay safe. We love you. Be kind to one another. And we will see you all next time. All right, so bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.